with the Brooklyn Nets vlog.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. The top podcast.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K. We well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. Back in the day, J-Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. Ben 10 with the dribble drive handoff. Pick and roll, full contact. This is a man's sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, DFS defenders. The Brooklyn Block Party, Claxton double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K. We well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and Jada just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Miss you, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. It's between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a bossmith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a FanDuel. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Took that loss versus the Magic. I'm not entertained. Shot creators, you need those in the game, man. Let's call it what it is. Let's get straight to it. I'm not gonna go through these losses like I'm fitting here to entertain y'all, like I'm fitting here to he and ha. Let's talk about it. Losing ain't cool in my book. And again, like I said, I understand it's a process. If you're gonna tank, you can't have a good point guard. I don't want to call it tanking, but in this league, if you don't have an adequate point guard, a point guard that could drive and kick, mainly drive and kick. It's more drive and kick than pick and rolls, but I want to see the comeback of the pick and roll. But what I will say is players like Claxton without the pick and roll, you know, these players, that adjustment, it has to be made. Because it could be a driving kick for Clax to hit a 16-footer. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, man, I ain't here to play. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how losing feel. Like I told y'all, I ain't coming in here to, give y'all the impression that it was cool to lose. Now again, I know we supposed to get Ace Bailey. Mainly, it's really a debate between him and Dylan Harper. It's tough out here as a Nets fan. Yo, hit the like button. Nets fans is the best fans. Shout out to Iceman. Shout out to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying, Daniel? They're a tough team. They're, looking like a playoff team for sure. They look like they try and get to the second round, maybe third. Can't call it, won't spoil it. Didn't see the game for real because I had work. So, I ain't even finna, tell y'all what happened because I ain't see the game. Hence why I'm throwing a link in the chat. Now, I seen the post-game interviews. I seen the end of the game, you know what I'm saying? I had got a break after I got all my work done. It wasn't really a break. I just finished my job. You know what I'm saying? I seen how the ending went and whatnot. And you know what I'm saying? I, I'll be honest with you, like I thought we could, you know what I mean? We need a better situation. We need again, and if you don't have an adequate point guard, and since we talking about point guards, I gotta say it. And when I seen Schroeder, I had came up with a nickname for Schroeder too, especially after I seen that pass where he passed it between his legs, and I think he had trended off it going to the paint. So, I had I was saying Dennis ain't nobody smoother than Schroeder. And then when I seen them had that pass at the end of the game, like the Orlando Magic defender was just sitting on the play. They know we needed a 3-pointer. Instead of Schroeder just forcing up a shot, which would have been at least a shot instead of a turnover, he throws it right to the Orlando Magic guy. Like he didn't understand that his jersey was there. Like I know you're supposed to get traded there, but you're not supposed to pass it to him while you're still on the Brooklyn Nets. I got nothing nice to say. I'm a big fan. Y'all know I'm a big fan. I'm here with John, and this is JTV. But again, like I said, I didn't see the game, but Jay seen the game. You know what I'm saying? John, you know what I mean? Join the panel. We're going to go to John and Jay because Jay was seeing the game. I'm just trying to move the panel around so we could get to Jay. Shout out to Jay. That's my guy for real. But John, talk to us, man. Did you see the game?
I did see the game, and quite honestly, Breezy, I'm happy you didn't see the game because it was a car wreck of a game, man, on both sides of the ball. I mean, it was Foul City. That should be the tweet of the night, Foul City and the BK, because it was just not a good game on both sides. Like too many fouls on both sides. The pace of the game was pretty slow. Offensively, this was not the game to watch. It was gritty defense, a good step of the way. I think Brooklyn could hang their cap on that tonight on defense. But offensively, not a lot was happening. Like you said, Dennis Schroeder, his nickname is Dennis the Menace Schroeder because this guy's literally been the cog in the machine that has helped Brooklyn win most of these 9 games. Cam Thomas did his part, but Schroeder was the guy backing him up a lot along the way. And even though tonight Schroeder wasn't that good most of the game, he still gave you 20 points. So at one point we did lead because Schroeder hit another 3-point shot. So he's definitely been a menace on that side of the game. But like you
Yeah,
said,
I'm gonna get back to Schroeder with you, John. But I don't want to be long winded, so I'm not gonna say nothing because Jay actually went to the game. But go ahead, John.
but yeah, besides Schroeder, Cam Johnson had another efficient game, 25 points. A little unfortunate. Apparently twisted his other ankle, so he's got 2 ankle injuries right now. And he said he wants to play tomorrow on a back-to-back. But if Sean Marks is the GM, hopefully he'll tell Cam just rest. There's no need to push it because Johnson's doing
Yeah,
his job. Claxton, I thought he had some decent moments tonight, but
but
overall
John,
it wasn't.
John,
Yeah.
John, let me hold you there. I think Cam Johnson did enough to raise his trade value. He shouldn't go
Mhm.
out there forcing his game, trying to raise his more than what it is. Like,
Right.
and what I'm saying is, I like the energy, him exerting and going hard, but I don't like him risking injury. Now, to be honest with you, I've seen the instant replay with him. The way he fell on he like twisted his ankle. That's to me, that shit just look like basketball. Like that's just like some basketball accident. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I thought about it. But continue, John. I don't want to be long. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I appreciate it, Breezy. But yeah, Claxton, I thought he had some decent moments today, but overall wasn't a great Claxton game. I thought the way he got ejected again with another emotional tech foul, I thought that wasn't a good way to end the game for him. I just don't know if Claxton truly wants to be here, and if he's available at the deadline, I think Brooklyn should do its due diligence to find a trade partner because there's some fun breaking news. Day'Ron Sharp is going to make his debut tomorrow. It was just announced a little bit ago on a TikTok, so I don't know if you heard that yet. But yeah, Day'Ron Sharp's going to be suiting up tomorrow for Brooklyn, probably on minutes restriction, but it'll be good to see him play. Other
Yeah.
than that, Keon Johnson did decent tonight. He was a +9. He hasn't had a great season, but he's giving you what he can give you, and tonight he showed you some good things. Other than that, most of the guys tried to contribute. It wasn't a great offensive game. Zaire Williams, prayers up for him. A Magic player fell on his knee. I don't know if he's got ligament damage, but it looked pretty nasty. Hope he's okay. And Ben Simmons couldn't get through the first half because apparently he took a slip and he had a knee contusion. I don't know how bad that is, but at the end of the day, I think if he's not traded at the deadline, just send him home, let him collect his 40 mil. We collect our cap space and we move forward. So that's pretty much what I got from the game. and it wasn't a great game, but we'll see what happens tomorrow's game for sure.
Yeah, nah, shout out to John, man. Always make the page better with his content. We're gonna go to Jay.
Oh
Jay
my
was
God, we got
actually
a back to back.
Yeah.
Jay was at the game, man. Yo, Jay, you got the floor, man. Talk to us. What was the energy like in the Barclays, man?
It was nasty work all around. But I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. The energy in the Barclays was kind of lit. Like it was a lot of people there. It was turned up. But like I keep saying, a lot of times it'd be a lot of opposing fans in there. But the opposing fans that be in there, they be rocking with Brooklyn too until they team start winning. And at the
Oh
end,
man.
oh man, at the end when I was leaving, it was they like the whole area behind their bench was like awesome.
Yo,
They
hold on.
stayed.
Talk to me about the fourth quarter when Cam Johnson was at the free throw line. Cause I heard the BK block. You know, shout to the BK block. But I hear it and they like saying his name, right?
Yeah, Cameron Johnson. That's what they were
Right.
saying.
Yeah, yo, nah, hold on, Jay. Jay has to listen, BK Block. If y'all listening to the show, y'all gotta give Jay more power when it comes to making slogans, chants, all of that stuff like that. Y'all need to get in good with Jay and you listen to, you know, I did music with Jay and we was calling him Captain Hook. This is shit that he do, bro. Like, I hope y'all hear this. Shout to This Is JTV. He was in the building. Oh
Yeah, they be
man, Jay, I
having
would.
the, some undesirable chance. You know what I mean? Like, but I get it. I get it. They trying to hype the players up, but I feel like you can
Right.
hype them up better if you give them a name that sound cool. You know what I mean? Just saying their
Yeah.
name, I get it. I get it. But you could have hit them with a little CJ, CJ,
There
CJ.
you go.
I mean, just to
Right
let them
before
know,
his ass
like,
get traded. Yep.
Whoa.
Nah, but still, hold on, but still no. Hold on, we gotta go to Iceman next. Shout to leave. Shout to leave. We gotta go to
you got
Iceman
something to
next.
say, Leaf?
Hold on, no, Jay. We
You
gotta go to
coming in here
Iceman next.
spoiling shit? You got something to say, Leaf?
Bro,
Nah.
don't
You
We
get
got
not
something to say,
skipping.
copyrighted, bro.
Leaf?
Bro,
We
don't
not
get
we
copyrighted, bro. Come on, bro. You've been
we
playing
not
that shit
Yo,
skipping.
for a
man,
minute.
mind your business, man. You talking about don't get
Right.
copyrighted. Nigga be telling
Word,
you
man.
stop
Who is
cursing.
you,
You like,
man?
shut
Who
the fuck
sent
up.
you? Who sent you, man?
Man,
Who
hey, man.
sent you,
What you
man?
talking about?
Who sent
Yo,
you,
Leaf
man?
is a flip flopper all the time, bro. You
Who
flip
sent
flop
Hey,
you,
on
hot
man?
dogs
on the
here.
monetization too,
I'm
Uh-huh.
not flip
Yo.
flopping on the
Oh, hold
monetization.
on,
bro.
Shout out to the
That
monetization.
hold on,
I
Jay.
was here
Oh,
last
listen.
night. Oh, my fault.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nah, I got you. Yo, Lee, for one, I'm getting complaints. You can't be, you know what I'm saying? You call Claude a OFUCK. We can't allow that. I can't have you doing that. I know your $2
You did
super
not get
chat.
a complaint for me
Oh,
calling that.
yes,
That-
bro, I'm telling you what's going on. You think you try my word, then go check the comment board. This ain't he ain't calling me and nah, bro. Check the comment board,
Bro,
bro.
I
They
don't know what
talk
you're
about
talking
you
about
too.
anyway, bro. Like I'm a
No,
model
no, no,
citizen,
no,
bro. What you
no,
talking about?
no. Listen. What I'm saying is again, the podcast. So you don't know what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. When we on a podcast, there's a certain way we gotta articulate. Basically, we gotta be smooth with our words. And if you out of bounds, that means you speaking, you swearing all over the place like you Andrew Dice Clay. That's why you get called Andrew Dice Lee. So again, what I'm asking you to do is be attentive to the stuff that you don't do on your page. You feel me? Like respect the fact that I'm trying to be monetized, stay monetized. I can't have you fucking that up, respectfully. You feel me?
Got it.
So I'm saying that to say that I'm not gonna go to your page and do the otherwise. You feel me? Like I respect what you do, I respect your content, but again, these not my rules, they YouTube rules, and I gotta abide by them too.
I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But again,
And it
man,
ain't
let's go
Andrew
to
Dice Clay. It's Leaf Kennison. That's what it is.
yeah. Listen,
Andrew
man.
Dice Leaf, nigga. That's what
Yo,
it
listen.
is.
Oh, listen. Keep Big Fan Breezy clean. Keep me clean. That's
Got it.
important.
All right.
Facts.
That was good. That was good.
You
That was
said keep
good.
Facts.
him clean, bro.
Keep me clean. Ching
Yeah, yeah,
ching.
man.
That was
Keep my
good. That was
All right.
channel
good. That
clean.
was good.
Keep my
All right.
channel clean, man. Trust
Got
me.
Yeah.
it.
All
That
right,
was
so
fun,
now
Jay.
Right. So again,
No?
man, I don't want to be long winded. Shout out to Leaf. Shout out to the super chats. I think they probably added up. So you know what I'm saying? They adding up, man. I respect that. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Iceman. Iceman, big on Twitter. And you know what I mean? He got a YouTube page. We're gonna go to Iceman. Iceman, can you give us a quick commercial before we get into it real quick?
Yo, I need a minute. I need a minute, y'all. Go ahead and slide the leaf real quick.
Pause.
Wow, pause, bro. I didn't appreciate that at all.
It's lots. I can't.
Bro, we gotta,
My bad,
yo,
yo.
bro,
My
you
bad.
gotta start
Pause.
editing some of this, bro.
Go ahead,
I ain't gonna
yo.
lie.
No, this ain't getting edited. This is
Take over,
perfect.
You're gonna have to start editing some of the vids, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Oh, what was we talking
No,
about?
I'm back.
The game.
I'm back. Hold on. We was going to Iceman. I was basically look, Claude Smith. He's in the chat. He said thanks, Breezy. Again, because this is come on, bro. You think I on in the front of everybody too? Not like in the private chat, bro. Come on, bro. This shit is on a comment board. That's why I said that. Everybody already said it anyways. You feel me? So I don't
Got it.
want you to think I'm trying to out you or no shit like that. But
All
yeah,
right,
PT
man.
on the you know what I'm
He's
saying?
trying to
Nah, you
out
gotta
you.
get
It's
that work,
crazy.
bro. You gotta get that work, bro. I gotta give you that work. Know what I'm saying, you know, I feel like you somebody that it's like it's not a slippery slope. It's more I gotta be direct because you know what I mean. Even though we cool and I met you on through the social, you know what I'm saying, I want you to know I respect what you do. But just because I disagree with you, don't mean I don't respect it. So since I don't know you personally like that for real, like I met you, but you feel me? I always try to respect those guidelines. You feel me? Not to mention, I am trying to stay clean. I mean, I don't really be trying to say it like that. You feel what I'm saying? But I was, you know what I mean? You know how they say it's jokes and humor, you know what I'm saying? I said, I just got
Trying to
monetized
keep his
last
name from
Tuesday.
trying to keep his name from being dirty. That's what it is.
Oh, nigga trying to get the bag. What you mean? Nigga trying to get the
Yo,
Bro,
bag.
they should be like your
bro, hold
backstage
up,
producer,
Jay,
Breezy.
hold
It's
up, bro. Why you
ridiculous.
sidelining, bro? Like I don't be sending super chats and everything, bro. Like, come on, bro.
No, no. We
Nah.
talking about the long bag, like to stay clean, stay monetized,
You're
have
right.
people more people coming in with that. Make sure you don't get strikes against your YouTube content so then
Right,
you can't
right,
keep your page going. Those
right.
things. I mean longevity
Yeah.
for the page.
hmm Yeah, again, like I said, I kind of pride myself on having the content, dope content creators come to my page and you know what I'm saying, talk hoops with me, talk basketball with me, and you know what I mean. And doing it in a way where we all respect each other. And again, I can't have Claude Smith. Bro, he's been probably a net fan longer than you've been alive. I can't have you disrespecting the OG triple OG net fan. You know what I'm
Even though he a
saying?
Knicks fan though. Even though he a Knicks fan too though. I'm a always disrespect to buy team shoes. Cause if you
Yeah,
buy team
You said
shoes,
to buy
like I
team
respect
shoes.
you, I respect your
yeah.
lifestyle,
Yo,
but
the
I
Oh
word
just can't get
man.
with
gymnastics
the
was crazy,
lifestyle.
bro. Yo,
Oh man, nah, the word
No,
spin that
no,
in
look,
the
gymnastics.
look, look.
chat,
Hold
bro.
on,
Yeah,
wait. No, because if
that was a
somebody buy
cartwheel, some
team
shit.
shoe, no, if somebody buy team shoe, I could respect their lifestyle, even though I'm not into that sort of lifestyle. So
As long
whatever
as you
you
ain't buy
into,
team shoe with the Knicks,
I respect that. No, he is.
that's a problem.
Some of them buy team shoe people, they be buy
Oh
team shoe because
man.
they from New York. And I get it.
Yeah,
Like I
hold
respect
on,
your
yeah.
lifestyle, but I just couldn't do that myself. But
All right,
to each his own.
all right, hold on. All
If
right,
you was
man.
buy team shoe with a West team, bro, I wouldn't mind it, bro. Like, but just off the simple fact,
Hold on. We
if you
not
was
talking
like
about.
LM,
Hold on.
Yeah,
No,
who's
no, we not.
next?
Whoa. Yeah, right. We not talking about Claude tonight, man.
Right,
We
you don't
not
gotta
talking about
out
Claude tonight.
nobody on they buy team
Right.
shoeism.
Yeah. Nah, we not doing that. Because again, I was just saying what I was saying about that. That I was trying to get the Iceman. He said, "Busy, we gonna go to
Right.
Leaf." And it is your turn to You know what I'm saying? But they know who you are. But still, have them a quick commercial. You know what I mean? Let's try to be professional. You know what I mean?
all right, Leaf professional mode, lock in. YouTube.com/@ Leaf
I forgot. Leaf don't like no sound effects on his shit. My bad,
God
Leaf.
damn.
I had to take it back.
Oh
I had to take it
my
back. I
God.
was dropping
Yo,
the
yo,
Cause
bomb
I thought we
for.
was being professional, bro.
Jay.
I'm like, what the
No, Jay.
No,
No,
I
Jay.
was
When it was
no.
my turn. Hold on, Jay. Hold
Nah,
on. Let me
I
show
didn't
you.
mind the
Hold on.
sound
Let me
effect.
get.
I just didn't. I just
Hold,
wasn't ready for it. I'm like, while I was saying my letters, bro. Like, damn.
hold
No,
on.
I
Let me
be
get one
trying
of
to
those real quick.
throw the alley,
Jay.
and you
Yo,
like
Jay.
alley.
Let me get one of those
You
real
like an
quick. Yeah,
ISO.
yeah, let me like a tutorial. Let me do a real tutorial
All
real
right,
quick. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
all
this
right,
big
bet.
fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. That's it. That's what you gotta do, bro. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? And you can just
Yeah,
keep
but
going in. Like that's just a tutorial.
I
That's
was
step
gonna
one.
do
That's
that,
step
bro.
one.
But the timing was off, bro. That's what it was, bro. That wasn't on Jay. I was expecting Jay to throw a bomb, bro. I just wasn't expecting it then.
The timing was off.
Yeah,
Your
the timing
timing was
was
off.
off.
Your time is up.
Buzzer beater.
How my timing was off and he told me to talk, bro. Like,
Yeah.
hold on.
I
See,
know. Good.
see, y'all making me
All
angry, bro, and I'm not trying to go
I
off.
know. No. All
three
right, go ahead,
commercial,
Leaf.
Leaf. Three commercial. We good. We good.
Leaf, what happened? Talk to us. You did the play-by-play, Leaf.
I did not. I just got home. But yeah,
All right, cool. Did you see the
yeah.
game?
So no, I ain't see the game neither, bro. We lost. I mean, hey, we supposed to lose. We tanking. Yeah, pass the ball.
In and out like an
Shout
OG
out to Leaf
classic.
4788. Subscribe to Leaf 4788. Yo, PT, talk to us, man. You happy about this loss?
Oh.
PT, you there? Yeah, oh man. All right, so hold on. The one part of the show is called player development. And what I will say is that I see Keon Johnson in the post game interview, so it looked like he one of the next players we're gonna play develop. Like I said, going
No,
into this season, what you mean? No, what you mean? You don't think they're gonna
he
play develop Keon Johnson when he was on the post game
nah.
interview?
Keon Johnson's not gonna be on the team next year.
Hold on. No. I'm
He's
not saying I'm not. No. I'm not saying he's gonna be on the team next year. That's two different things. That's apples and oranges. I'm saying
right.
going into this season, it was two things out. A few things were supposed to happen. It wasn't just one thing. Feel me? One of those things was a player development, and I'm saying everybody getting a chance to do it. I'm saying Jalen Wilson, Noah Clowney, so on and so forth. Now Keon Johnson, right? So I'm saying that to say that's a good look for him. Even like you said, PT, even if it is on a different team, that's still a good look for him. So I do think that he is going to be played based on a post game interview that I watched earlier. They was asking him questions like, "How you feel about Jody having you defend this one and that one?" He was like, "Yo, I respect that because
Did
I got defense and athleticism." So
yo
he
Breezy? You
sound like he
disappeared
ready
for a
for
little
that.
bit there. I
Oh,
don't
I'm
know if
right
that
here.
was
Can
just
you hear
me.
me?
I
Can
hear
you
you
hear me?
now.
Oh, I don't know. I gotta make sure I'm by the mic. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you
Yeah,
good
I can
now.
hear you.
All right, go ahead though, PC. We was waiting for you. We was waiting for you and Iceman.
Nah, I was trying to play my theme music, but my iPad speakers are weak. Yo,
Hold on, you got a theme song before in your intro?
yeah, from my old podcast.
Yo, is
Hold
this
We
on,
gonna
hold
play
Leaf?
music. Hold on, hold on.
Hey,
We gonna give this round of
Slow
applause
down.
just for
So
doing that.
how it go? How it go? We want to know how it go.
Hold on, I'll play it for y'all later. I just grabbed the speaker. Let me just
All
say
right,
something about the game while
all
we're
right.
at it. Um, you know, the thing that I noticed the most, the biggest thing that I noticed is Jordy don't like to lose, man. They were showing close-ups on him. His eyes was red. He looked like he been up all night crying. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit.
Like he don't want to lose, man. This dude, nobody told him about the tank. And
Who we talking about? Jordan on
I'm
PC?
talking about you talking about Jordy, yeah.
Yeah, yo,
Jordy,
listen. Go ahead,
Jordy
talk
don't
your
want to
shit, bro.
lose. Jordy don't
Yeah,
want to
nah,
lose at all.
yeah,
And
yeah.
he's even though they're keeping guys out, you know, the
So let me ask you
fitness
this. Let me
teams are
ask you this.
helping.
You
Go
think that
ahead.
speed up the rebuild? Do you think I'm asking you? Do you think that speed up the rebuild, PT, with him being that way about losing, about Jordy Fernandez being uncomfortable with losing and shit like that? Maybe he
Nah,
with it with
man.
this season, but next season know what I'm saying, we probably, know what I mean, gonna be a better team. I don't think we trying to get that 2026 draft pick the way Jordy coach, bro. I don't know what's going on with that. I agree with y'all saying that we could get that 2025 pick and it could be a top 3. But that next season, Jordy not having that shit, bro. I almost can guarantee that shit, bro.
Then what do we do with our 2026 pick then, Breezy? So AJ DeBonsa, Kimbuza, that's just a pick to use to get a starter? Because that's where I want to go.
No,
You don't
no,
want to
no.
go the back route.
No. I'm going off of and I'm saying it to shout out to y'all. I'm saying it to PT because I mean PT was PT go is that the way Jordy coach, he's not waiting. He don't need to wait to like. He know he need another shot creator. He know that. Like Jordy can only do so much, but I'm only saying that he's getting how you say. I don't know. It's around a water cooler where he's getting. Oh, they got him in the conversation of coach of the year. Like he's. I didn't say that. That's not
He
me
want
saying
I
that.
that.
don't know. I
No,
don't
I
know
was about
about
to
that.
say that. He wants
Somebody
that,
I heard others. There's conversations being had. I'm not saying he's the
bro.
front runner and he's the
I
number
mean,
one with
We
a. I'm not
we was
saying
I
none
mean,
of
the
picked to
that.
conversations,
I'm just
whatever
picked
the
to be
conversations is
we was
coming
picked
from,
to be
let
bro. Like they
the
gotta.
absolute
leave.
worst team in the league. We a middle of the pack team, not the absolute worst.
Yeah,
And
Hold
yeah.
on.
on
Right
So
top of
now,
that,
we
let
a middle of the team,
and
but
hold
like,
on, man, let me finish. And on top of that, he leading the league in challenges and shit. And I'm pretty sure
Right.
when it comes to coaches and shit like that, that's a big coach step.
mm-hmm.
That goes to show for the whole coaching staff because with the way they do it is they have somebody with the iPad that watches it back, gets the footage from the broadcast team, and then they watch the playback really quick, and then they tell Jordy, "Yo, you got this much of a chance, this much of a chance," and then Jordy basically goes by his feeling
I
after
ain't
that.
gonna lie. I think Jordy is doing them shits on his own. Be honest with you, bro. Like, but I mean, I
Nah, you
understand what
see
you're
them.
saying
You see
about that
them.
PT.
You see the coaches that sit in the second row with the iPads in their hand, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they
Yeah.
hand it to that one coach, and then that one
Pa-
coach comes and tells Jordy, and then
Yeah,
Pause
Jordy
right.
repeats it.
PC. I know what you're saying, but to get back on the thing about Jordy, bro, like I think this speeds up the rebuild because first and foremost, bro, we gotta remember, bro, that some of these niggas need to get traded before the deadline. That's number one.
Bingo.
And then like the main thing we need to focus on is not who are we trading, but who are we trading for? Y'all niggas want to trade for well, who are we trading for? Are we trading for second year players that deserve to be in the starting lineup? Are we trading for third year players that's in
But they said
they
they're not
rookie or
picking up
sophomore
no
season?
They want
they're not picking
expiring
up no
salary
long-term
leaves.
contract.
Yeah, no long-term deals. Expiring
Oh, all
salary
right,
or a
yeah,
prospect on a
okay,
cheap deal.
okay, all right. So prospect on the cheap deal. Who's cheaper, my nigga, than the rookies of the last 2 years? Who's cheaper than them? Like
I'm
that's
looking at
my
Therese
question.
Walker. If you ask me, I'm looking at Walker and the
Well,
Pacers. I think they need one of our vets, and we
the
need one of our
player
prospects.
minimums is the cheapest.
Who's cheaper than the players that came out of the draft in the last 2 years? Who's cheaper than them?
Well, the draft players are a little. Well, the lottery picks are more money than a vet minimum. So like the
Okay.
vet minimums are the cheapest. But if you were building a team, you'd rather build a team, especially with this new cap. You'd rather build a team with all draft picks because even if you had five
No,
number one
nobody builds
overalls,
a
which is
team with all
impossible.
draft picks, bro. PT, bro.
No,
Like that. That's
I'm just saying hypothetically, right? Like nobody gets all number one overalls either. But the point I'm just trying to make is, if you had a team full of number one overalls who are the top paid, you still wouldn't reach your salary floor. You do need vets that's getting paid something. You know,
yeah.
that's all I'm saying.
So my thing is like, yo, dude, like when I look at Cam Johnson, bro, like I understand Cam Johnson. He 3 years, 75 million. But the thing about Struder, 1 year deal, Finney Smith, 1 year op, Bogdanovich, who didn't even play, 1 year deal. Like, can we like what other expiring deals of players of their caliber, bro, are we gonna get? And where the hell
What matters, we get the draft cap or we get the salary. That's all it comes down to.
I need
Everything
names.
else will work itself out at that point.
I don't need nobody else talking about no damn trades, bro. Until I got some names on the trade, bro. Until of who we gonna acquire, bro.
Well,
Like
we're
Right.
not
for real.
And they
acquiring
don't want to
anything this year.
acquire anybody or anything. We just getting draft picks. That's it. All we want is
Leaf,
draft picks, and that's
Jay,
it.
Jay and Leaf. Let me break this down to you.
We still
This
want
is
draft picks after we
hold,
done loaded up on the next. We
Leaf, you
loaded
can
on the
never
next
have
season.
yeah.
enough draft
Yes.
picks,
You
Leaf.
definite. You definitely
Yes.
want the draft. Let me tell you what they're
All you
doing, League.
doing is selling the team
League, why
hope.
don't you listen and let somebody like give you some information, man?
Right.
Like, listen, what they're doing is the
Mr. I'm
draft is
smarter than
the
everybody.
draft is random. You can't necessarily you're gonna pick the best player available in the draft. The draft is random. It may not have been your plan to get Cooper, but you get Cooper. So now let's say that happened, right? The Nets draft Cooper Flag. Now that means they must go out and get another scorer, right? So they go out and get another scorer in free agency. What they draft, they're gonna draft the best talent available. Based on what they have after they're done drafting, that's when they're gonna add free agents, trade for other players, because then they'll know what they need. If you get let's say the way the lottery balls fall, pause, is that you end up getting Yegor Demin. Now you got your point guard for the next 10 years. Now you need someone else who's gonna defend, or you need someone else who's gonna score. You need the other roles, and some of them you'll get through the draft, and some of them you'll get through free agency. But because the draft is arbitrary, you have to you because the draft is arbitrary, you have to wait till after the draft to decide what free agents you get, because you pick free agents by need. You understand what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
pick the
I get what you're saying, bro. Hey, go ahead.
Yo, say it to Joey BK or Iceman. I don't know if Iceman back, but
Yeah, I'm back.
Joey.
I'm back.
yo
oh,
what up,
yo,
fellas?
yeah,
Nah, that
just
because you always in the draft, it's who falls to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm breezy. That it's who
yeah,
falls to you, right? So
you're
now
right.
you get ace. Let's say your combination is ace, and you get a center down in the 20s, right? Now you still need a point guard. So with free agency, you want to have no money on your cap. You want to have no players jamming up what you're trying to do. You basically, they just letting Ben
So
go
hold
is
on, let me
90
ask.
million.
Hold on, can I ask you and Ice and Joey something real quick? Cause I really don't know, bro.
A
And
question?
yeah, that's the question.
Gotta love that Jeopardy
Yeah,
music, man.
yeah, nah, seriously.
So ask your question,
Yo,
guys.
yo, what is it? What is it about the draft that makes it more potential than the other picks? Like, is it pause? Is it more balls than the other balls? Like, what is it like?
Hey, yo,
It's
whoa.
Yeah,
combinations, Breezy. They
yeah,
play
no,
Like,
Oh my
combinations depending on your
God.
No,
order.
but what he meant by that though,
no,
I
Bro,
don't get
I
it.
yeah,
I
understand.
would
I understand
like,
what
all
he's
right.
saying.
So hold on.
He meant, how does it
Right,
work? How does the process work? It's
like,
combinations, Breezy. Depending on how your record is from lowest to 14,
right.
if you're lowest, they do your combination first, and that kind of dictates how your pick goes. So that's
Not exactly,
Okay,
John.
yeah, that makes
What it
sense,
is,
John.
what it is is
kind of.
How it's not?
wait, what
All
part
right.
you ain't
So what
saying?
is it then,
what it
PT? Yeah, what
what
is
it
it?
is what it is they put an amount of balls into the popper, or whatever it's called, right? They
The
so
lottery
if you
machine.
so 15% of the balls are for the number one overall.
Oh,
Fourteen
I get what.
percent of 14% of the balls are for the number two overall. And then so on and so forth. The percentage of the more lottery balls you have, the higher likelihood of getting the number one overall. The
Got
you
you.
know the someone who has the 14th pick only has 1%, only has like 1 or 2% of the lottery balls that are in for the picking. Sometimes you get lucky, like Atlanta did last year. They only had 3% chance, and they ended up getting the number one overall. That it happens, but yeah.
So wait. So wait, let me ask this question. It might be a stupid question. But so the teams that like are number one and number two, like first and second place, they don't get any balls in this lottery, or they still got that 1% chance or something like
No, they get it, but like let's say there's 100. It's not 100 balls. It's more balls than that. But let's say it's 100.
Yeah, but let's say it was 100. They
right?
only get
If
one.
they have 1% chance, they have one. They have
But
some.
So
Someone
the
want to say
person,
something?
so what I'm trying to understand is the person in first place, that somebody who win the championship, they might have
Oh, they have
1%
none.
chance. And okay,
They have
that's what I'm
0.
asking.
Oh
They
yeah,
got
yeah.
0%
You got to
chance.
be in the
But if
lottery.
You gotta be in the top
highest
14,
percent
Jay.
chance, the
You
highest
got to be in the
percent
bottom
chance you could
14.
get is about
Yeah, bottom 14.
14.75% or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
then those
And
bottom
you have,
14
and you are
teams.
guaranteed to have a top 5 pick. So that 5th pick, if you're not in the group, that 5th pick is yours.
Gotcha.
Like, let's say you don't get the one. Let's say you're the number. You have the worst record in the league, right? If you have the worst record in the league, that'll give you 14%, like a 14 point whatever percent to win the lottery. If you don't win 1 through 4, number 5 is given to you.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Okay.
understand? You
I
can't
kind of
go.
I kind of
You can't
understand.
draft below 5.
so you can't lose. Like if you you're the worst team in the league, the worst you're gonna do is the 5th pick.
Yes.
Or
That's
the
crazy.
6th sometimes too.
No, not the 6th. 5th. 5th is the
The
lowest you can
fifth,
go.
the fifth is the lowest you can go with the worst record, bro. Like if you got your own pick, because the as
This
far as we know, the Pistons they was gifted a Sar Thompson in the Wemby draft, and they had the worst record by far, bro. Like that shit wasn't even close. When you look at other teams that have had I mean, we could do the history on it, bro. You look at other teams that have had the worst picks and see what picks they had got with their own picks in the draft that came after them having that bad record, bro. Like so, I mean, we could do the math on it, but I'm not really sure of it. But it just looked like some homework to do, bro, in terms of how this draft works. But like most of the lottery from like when it comes to like the marquee drafts has been staged, bro. Like I mean, we all know that, but I
what you
mean,
want is someone else to be in the lottery, like some like the one of the two team or two or both of them if possible. Shit, but even though they both looking good right now, the Knicks and the Bucks. If either one of them fall into the lottery, then that
I don't
adds
what I don't understand
more ping pong balls.
what I don't understand is why are we not going for young pieces right now via trade. I heard Jarvis Walker name come up a bunch of times. He was in the Wemby draft. I heard somebody else name come up out of this past draft. I heard what's call it from Minnesota? What's old boy from Minnesota?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Rob,
He's the guy with the 27th
Rob
pick.
Dillingham. Yeah, Rob
Bob
Dillingham.
Dillingham.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
that
why?
I
You
highly
want
Why
you
is
doubt
it?
want
those
Why
guys
you
are
is it?
available.
Why is it that we not going for young players right now? Why we trying to trade
They
these vets? I
Because
don't
we got
they
you want
Sean
probably
hold
are,
on.
Marks as
but
the
nobody gets rid
GM.
of those picks.
Hey,
No,
God, you want to know who name
nobody
I keep?
gets rid of those players. Those players that you like, I want them to trade for Topic, right? Like I'm praying that somehow, someone has a
like. What do
brainstorm
them
and
niggas
trades
need with Topich,
Topic.
bro? They don't need him. That like.
Yo, you know who I keep hearing the Nets linked to? I keep hearing because I keep hearing Brandon Ingram's name. He's
Who's
having
No.
going
issues
to?
down there with the
Stay away from
He
Pelicans.
go.
Ingram,
He
man.
going
Yeah,
to
he
Let
K
him
right
go to the
it's
now.
Lakers.
because they
With
know
Joey.
he's not
Joey,
coming
let him
back
go to
after
the
No,
this
no,
season.
Lakers, and we facilitate as a third team to get
no.
Ingram to the Lakers.
I
I'll do
wouldn't want
that.
Brandon Ingram. I mean,
I won't
Brandon
take him
Ingram's
though.
decent. He's
I
not a
can go
bum,
on
but I
2K
wouldn't want him
right
on the
now,
team.
bro, and trade all of these bets for young pieces, and then
The
go into the draft. And
Joey, the problem
come
is
on, bro.
Ingram wants $200 million, and his market is so bad that nobody really wants that. They'll take him as expiring if they think they can win, but if they see him as a long-term piece with that kind of money he wants, I don't think we should do it. It ain't worth it to Brooklyn right now. We're still
No,
trying to
no.
get pieces together. He's a third piece.
Yeah, I
We're no,
agree.
yeah.
I agree with everything you said. I'm just saying this is what I keep hearing his name linked to Brooklyn because he's not happy in
Hmm.
New Orleans and they can't come to no contract
Right.
agreement and all of that. So I keep hearing Brooklyn name linked to him.
And he
So I
just
don't
signed
know.
with
Yeah,
Clutch
but
Yeah, but
Sports
what
Management
hold
today
on.
what are they
too.
taking?
Listen,
The
I
Pelicans are
still
tanking.
bro, hold
Don't
on.
let
But
them front for you.
hold on. Let me say this. I gotta intervene because I don't want net fan propaganda being spread on my page about big fan Breezy wanting Brandon Ingram on this team. I got something to say about it. Hold on. I don't want him on this team, especially if we get Ace Bailey. I don't want him. And already Ace Bailey said he think KD is the GOAT. Brandon Ingram never lived up to KD, and KD's when asked, "Who do you see yourself like in this league?" He's always said Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram has all the talent in the world, really, but the passion is what I question. And
I
does he
agree.
represent? Does he represent Brooklyn? I don't know, man. I'm not buying it, especially with the kind of money he asking for. And again, like I
Right.
Yeah.
said,
He's
if
gonna be
there's gonna
mad
be,
after free
if
agency. He's
listen,
gonna fire his agent.
listen, and
He's like
listen,
a
what I'm
Zach
saying,
Levine type. He's like a Zach
word.
Levine type.
Yep.
He just
Listen,
signed with
Yeah.
Clutch Sports today,
I
though. He
so
just signed with new
so
representation today.
So
Yeah.
hold on.
He's
Net fan. Let's have a real conversation. Who should be number one in front of Cam Thomas? Let's just get to it.
Shit,
nope.
Damn, don't
either
all speak at once.
oh
What do
no
you
no
mean?
oh
Wait, wait, Breezy.
I
What do you
know
mean?
that's
With signing a free agent or drafting a player in front of Thomas?
No. Say we get our draft pick, but to continue what Joey BK was talking about Brandon Ingram, and I'm saying not to say to be clear, I don't think
I'm
that Brandon Ingram should be a one in front of Cam Thomas. Like, yeah, I agree
hell
with
no.
y'all that.
Of course
Listen,
not.
hold on,
Nobody's saying
listen.
that, Breezy.
Right,
Nobody's saying that.
no. Hold on. Because the narratives are, oh, Cam Thomas shouldn't be the number one. He should come off the bench for Dibba. And again, I debate whoever said that. Pull up to the page. I know what's up. Now, anyways, back to what Nets fans is talking about. I don't agree. No, I do agree that there could be number ones in front of Cam Thomas on this team. But Brandon Ingram is not that player.
It gotta
It's
He's a
be
not
number
him.
three or
caliber
So
four.
player.
He's a number three or four.
I'm asking the panel, what player is that? If Cam Thomas was going to be two, or again, he's like, you wouldn't say he a two to shooter. You would say he
Breezy.
complements them. So again, it's not about finding him being a two. It's about finding who complements Cam Thomas, because every play he played next to, whether it's Schroeder, as Sumner, KD, he's Kyrie Irving. He's
I,
complimented them. So put some respect on
I,
his handle. That's all I'm
I,
asking.
I hear you, Breezy, but the way it's always gonna work in basketball is it's gonna be who's the nicest player. The nicest player has to give that up. Like how KD sometimes he should be the leader, but because he want to stay quiet and not say nothing, he lets somebody else. He acquiesces to somebody else to be the leader.
Yep.
The number one, the person who has the ball in his hands this is basketball for money now. This is basketball where jobs is $1 million jobs are on the line, and let's believe the coach, especially this particular coach, is gonna want the ball in the best player's hand, and they figure that out at practice and training camp and preseason and all that shit. They figure out what the pecking order is based off of what the coach see on the floor. So if you trust Jordy, you know
I
that,
do. I trust
right?
Jordy.
If
I
you
met
trust
Jordy. It's
Jordy,
like it's because I met Jordy. You know, I told you I met Jordy when I had one to. So I kind of like know Jordy. Not really. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
the
Save that
point
story for another time.
Nah, I don't know Jordy. Shout out
nah,
to Jordy
the,
Fernandez.
the point being is if if what you want is to win, and what this coach wants the most of all is to win, he wants to win games, then he's always going to choose who the best player is. And that happens naturally in practice, preseason, uh, training camp. They settle that shit on the court. And whoever
And
whoever that person is, that's
no
who's gonna
people.
have the ball.
I feel like if you want to know who a team values the most, just look at their salary. That is where you place value. Basketball for money to business. Like just like I was saying to y'all before, even though we could say what we want about Ben Simmons, when I was at that little promo shoot, whatever, when he came in the door, he came in that bitch like he owned that shit. Like it was all for him. Like a lot of other people came in there humble, looking around like, oh shit, this is my time here. Even Bogdanovich, he was confused. He was like, damn, A lot of shit going on here.
You know why he came up in that bitch like he owned it,
But
nigga? Because he was
Ben
getting
Simmons,
$40 million, nigga. That's why.
Ben
Because he
Simmons
light skinned.
that's what I'm
home.
saying.
Leaf,
Send him
That's what I'm
he
home.
light
saying,
skinned.
bro.
Send him home, man. He ain't worth it, Jay.
Leaf,
He ain't
he is
worth it
light
no
skinned
more.
too. That's why. Get him, Leaf.
Yo, you
Nah.
stupid.
That light skin shit don't really fly too much,
Oh,
bro.
it
But
only
listen,
apply to Tatum.
Yo,
It
Do
only
yo,
you
nah,
apply to
guys
y'all want
really
to
Tatum.
hear
think
some
he
funny
hurt his
shit?
knee today, or do
Yo,
you think he just can't
this
handle
nigga
it?
Leaf, this nigga Leaf look like lethal shooter.
I do
Y'all
not
know
look
who
like
Leaf?
no goddamn
You
I
talking
shooter.
about?
was
He
I was
said
just
now.
watching a
He
lethal
said
shooter
now I
video
understand.
before the
I know what you're
podcast.
talking about.
I was like,
I
yo,
know what
look
you're
like
talking about.
Leaf,
Nigga,
yo.
shooter.
He's lethal
Niggas,
shooter.
I do
Nah,
not look
yo.
like that
But
nigga
that is
lefty
true
shooter,
though.
bro.
But
Get
just
out
to
of
get
Throw
here.
some
my
true
man
true
out,
shit
yo.
though, the fucking the pecking order is usually decided by the fucking salary, man. Like that's how it is.
Right.
Like so,
Typically, but
Yeah,
not
Yo,
in
bro,
this
when you
case.
talk about
Not for this team.
value,
not no
that's in
more.
the simplest sense of the world. Who do you value? Who are you paying for their value? Like,
that's true.
Crazy
But
thing
some
is, Dennis Schroeder is making less than Simmons and Claxton. Has been way more
But to be
impactful to us
fair,
winning than both those guys combined.
hey, but
Scary enough.
but to be
He
fair,
making he making
that
less than Cam
hold on.
Johnson too.
But to be
Yeah.
fair, that value was put into Simmons before he went to shit. So he got
Yeah,
that
that was 5
contract.
years ago,
He
though.
got that
Too.
contract, and
5 years.
it is.
God damn. How old am I?
And Sean and yeah, exactly. Let's not forget Sean
Yo,
Marks waived
y'all
Sean
with
Marks
Ben, y'all
waived
be
the injury
adding
report
years.
too.
Y'all
He waived off the injury report too, bro.
Yeah,
Let's
that
not
was
forget that.
bad.
yo,
That was bad.
yo,
That was
you want to hear
bad.
some
Well,
bad
what
shit,
what
bro?
did he waive off? The injury
He
report.
waived off the injury report.
he did
What
not,
do you
bro.
mean?
Yo,
Bro,
he ain't
I was
waive
sitting
that
here
shit, bro.
earlier watching a compilation of the
You next,
highest
right?
IQ basketball plays in recent history. Ben Simmons had like 5 plays on there, but only from when he was on Philly. Wasn't none of them from when he was in Brooklyn, bro. Like he used to do
Told you.
some
Wah
real
wah
nice looking
wah
shit,
wah
bro.
wah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to
that's
say.
why he
Like he
has
used
that
to
money. He
he
has the
used to
money
do some
because of
fly
what he
shit. I
did.
don't know that guy
Mm.
that I saw in the
Did,
Yeah.
video.
did, did he
I don't
really
Hold
know
on,
hurt
him.
hold
his
on.
knee today, or did he just not want to play? I mean, he didn't even slip that hard on the
Yo,
floor, and he
I don't
couldn't play
think
the
Hold
second
Ben
half.
on,
Simmons
hold on,
plays
hold
next
on, hold on.
year.
Wild.
Let's go to ice. Let's go to ice. Yo, ice, talk to us, man. I heard you. You know what I mean? What was you trying to say, bro?
Yo, I said Sean Marks ain't waive no injury report, bro. I don't know where the hell y'all get that shit from,
He
but that's
did.
not facts,
He
bro.
waived that shit.
You meant
Yes, he
that
did.
he's talking about the
So how he
physical. He's talking
didn't
about his
explain
physical.
Yeah,
explain how he
nah,
didn't because we traded a
no,
nigga that was
I,
playing
Hold on,
for a
let me
nigga
run
that was
downstairs
not
and go get
playing.
my food.
yo, I don't explain this joint a million times, bro. He
My
was
bad, my bad. Just for the people that's listening.
all right. So before he got traded, he told Philly that his back wasn't feeling right. So me dealing with back problems, you cannot figure out what the hell is wrong with your back, right? So he can go do a physical and pass the physical. After he started working out for those 2 months, that's when the back problem got worse. When he was about to play, and then he couldn't feel his leg. You know what I mean? He fell on the ground, couldn't feel his leg. Ambulance had to come pick him up. So it was like
Yeah.
2.5 months or 2 months later that
Oh,
you know what I mean? That his back gave out like that.
what? There ain't nothing to spell.
What happened in today's game, though, Ice? Do
Ain't
you
no
think Ben
letters.
really hurt himself, or was just Ben just can't handle it? Any type of little ailment?
What
What was
what
that
kind
all
of
about
question
today?
are you asking me, bro?
Right. Of
Because he
course,
had a slip in the
right.
second. In the second quarter, he had a little slip, but it wasn't like the guy fell on his kneecap. I mean, unless the guy had a bruise the size of a grapefruit, he probably should have been playing that the rest of the half. But
bro,
Ben Simmons doesn't have that
bro,
type of, I guess,
have you had
strength.
any injuries, John? You never had an injury?
Bro, I had a dude
John
kick me in the chest, and I nearly the breath came
Oh
out of
my
me, and I
God,
still
the
got
kick in the
John
back
is
up,
chest, bro.
man.
23
Oh
years
my
Come
old.
on.
God.
John is 23
Yo,
years old.
yo, come on,
He's
bro.
never been hurt before. He's
No, I have. I've actually cracked my head against a rock before when I was 5 years old. If you want, I got some stories, bro. If you ever want to talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
on off this,
but have you had surgery on your spine?
I have not had surgery because I actually take care of my body. So
But
Yo,
you understand that the man is out there against six, like, just humans that are just like not regular humans. Like I'm 6'4", and I'm 1% of the population. These 6'7", 6'8", 7-footers are are beating up are beating each other up on this court. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Jay.
Oh, Ben Simmons is taking a lot of force from the court, Pod. Is that what you're trying to say? Because he just
No,
took a little
I'm
spell and he couldn't play
I'm
the rest of the game.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm no. Me personally, I believe Ben Simmons. This is the last year of basketball for Ben Simmons. He might go
Okay.
play in Australia or something like that, but his back really changed him. It's I don't have beef with him because I know people get hurt in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like players go to shit. And this is not the Ben Simmons that we saw in Philly. There's nothing wrong with that. Players get hurt, careers end, shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Game,
Like
recognized
Well,
game,
this
and
was
you
a knee
looking kind of
contusion, though, Pod.
unfamiliar right
This
now.
wasn't the back today. It was a knee contusion. But you think about Jonathan twist both his ankles. That guy's still giving it out there like the best he can.
yeah, but
Ben, you take a little welt to your knee.
Johnson
That's it.
Johnson
Dom, that's,
makes Johnson is a thousandaire. What Johnson does and what Johnson's trying to do out there is to become a millionaire.
Right.
Je- Ben Simmons is 100 millionaire. Okay, he's gonna do what's best for him.
He's a
Okay,
con job. You hear
Keon
that, Ice?
Keon
Pod's right.
Johnson Keon Johnson will stab your moms to get on a on a NBA
yo,
roster right now. You know what I'm
yo,
Whoa.
saying? Like
Whoa.
he'll do anything. You know what I'm saying? That's why he looked crazy out there, is because he's killing himself trying to earn an NBA contract. He's not gonna get one, but he's out there busting his ass. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese Martin, same thing. He he gonna do irregular shit because them dudes are trying to become NBA players. That's just the way it is. Ben Simmons is a former All Star, not even like one time All Star, D'Angelo Russell type shit. He he's a 3-time All Star, 2 times All NBA defense
Who's
before he
that?
was 25 years old. That's
Wait,
But
who?
he's
Wait, who you
also
talking about?
he's also washed though.
damn.
and he's washed. Like it's like I said, shit happens. Like both things could be true. He was a great
All right,
player
let's
that
get back
bust
to this
our ass
trade
in
and
the
this
playoffs.
rebuild,
Do
bro. Like
but do
I don't
So,
care
so,
about
but
so,
do
Ben.
so,
that shit,
Pod, would you send him
PT.
home
Do that
after
shit
the?
even matter if you're washed though? Like all them accolades and shit like that. When it comes to like
What
continuing an NBA career, if you're washed and people know that, do it matter? All
I
them,
mean, it
all
No,
matters.
it
no,
don't
It
matter.
matters to
it
the
don't ma-
point.
No, I'm asking y'all seriously. I'm not trying to
it
be
don't
funny.
it don't matter
It
now.
mattered. It don't matter
It,
now.
it right. When you bring all that shit, like there's a reason why he got paid 47 mil. There's a reason why Morey didn't want to include him in the trade for Harden to Houston before he came to the Nets. There's a reason why he was not a regular player. He was an elite player, and you see shadows of it, you see glimpses of it, but his body can't do it no more. It's somebody's gonna have to tell him. It's gonna break his heart, but nobody's signing him next year. He
At all.
So,
he's gonna be playing for the Brisbane Kangaroos next year. That he's not like I don't know why y'all worry about Ben.
Pod,
I'm not worried
would you
about it.
just send him home the last 2 months? If the deadline passes by, nobody wants him, just send him home, let him collect his money. We collect cap space, and that's it. Are you cool with that?
That's
Instead
not
of buying
Yeah.
that's
him
not
out?
NBA reality. That's not how this game works.
What do you mean?
That's
They
not
sent
how
John Wall home in Houston. He didn't play for like a year or something. He could do it with Ben
No,
Simmons. It's all
well,
right.
no, the new CBA don't allow that, bro. You gotta play players.
Man, the new
it's not
CBA
even that
sucks
you
if
it's
that's the
not even that
case.
you just gotta play him. You gotta let him work through his injury. You signed him, he's your player. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yo,
the like other
did
other
niggas ever
NBA
give
players
John
are
Wall this
watching.
type of shit?
Say it again?
Like the shit that they give Ben Simmons. Niggas ever gave that to John Wall?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, not really. They just
John
didn't
Wall
mention
don't
him.
got the
Not
business
really.
Because the
that Ben
only reason
Simmons
why I'm
got
asking,
though.
because somebody just mentioned him just now, and I saw a meme the other
John Wall
day. I
got
didn't.
paid though.
John Wall got
This
paid
is what
more
I'm
than
saying. He
Ben.
got paid, and he only played like 30 games in one season out of 3 seasons. Like he played 0 games
They
and
had a
got paid
playoff
like
run. You remember
crazy
that?
money.
You remember that? DC had a playoff. The Wizards had a playoff
I
run,
forgot what years it was.
and
Yeah.
that's when he got that contract.
2017. 2017.
Yeah.
Him and
It's
Bradley Beal been
2017.
stealing money since.
Right.
That's a fact.
Right.
But the Wizards done made
Go
a
look up John Wall contract. That shit is crazy. He
yeah,
played
it is
like
crazy.
4 years. I think it was 4 years, and he played 30 games in 1 year. In the other
Yeah,
3
cause
years, he
Yeah.
played like 0
yeah,
games or 10 games. Or
It's like shit like that. The way it decides who gets messed with is who other dudes hate on more. Look at the women that Ben Simmons has had on at the
Oh my
trial
God.
for at the
We really
trial
going?
for
We really doing this?
Tory at the listen. Let me present the evidence and then you tell
it's
me.
not because of
At
that,
the
PT. It's
Tory
because he
Lanes,
gave up, bro. People
at the
don't like
Tory
people who
Lanes. Let
give
me
up.
finish saying what I'm saying. At the Tory Lanes trial, Meg Thee Stallion assistant said that her and Meg got in a fight arguing over Ben Simmons.
Wow.
Wow.
Who's
yeah,
gonna
Highlight
I
of
fuck
remember
Ben's
Ben
that.
life.
Simmons? Who's gonna fuck Ben Simmons? Meg Thee Stallion, like you got, like I know his repertoire already. You know what I'm saying? But on top of that, you got rap like famous rap chicks like arguing over you on a
PT.
shooting case, on a gun
PT.
case.
Come on, bro.
Yo, it's
PT, that don't
true.
got
Why?
shit to do with it, bro.
Listen,
PT.
Nick
listen.
PT.
Can't
Y'all,
fucking no, hold
nobody is
on.
mad at
It
nobody
ain't
is
got
mad
nothing
at
to do
Lonzo
with it,
Ball.
PT. That comes
Some
with
of
the
y'all are
territory.
asking to trade for Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball has played less games than Ben Simmons in the
Listen,
last
it ain't
That's
4 years.
fine. We
about
have to give Lonzo Ball $40 million, Pod. That's
No,
fine.
no,
Pay him
but
a
Lonzo
discount.
Ball makes the max for where he was drafted. Lonzo Ball got every
come
bit of
on.
the max, but you don't talk about that. Like
Hold on.
Because
Because he had to
Lonzo
get his
Ball
whole
didn't
leg
give up.
restructured,
Lonzo
Pod.
Yo,
Ball just got hurt.
PT.
He
Hold
didn't
on.
give up like Ben Simmons. Ben
what
Simmons
happened?
just
Say it
gave
again.
up.
They didn't
How
give
you?
up, bro.
How?
Yeah,
He
he
So
did
did.
give
He
up.
couldn't
He
get
call.
through
gave
this
up.
game
He
So
didn't
today
even
because
so
of a
have.
He
giving
bum
up.
didn't give
knee.
So
up.
wait. I just want
Yeah,
to get clear. I want to get clear what giving up for you is. Giving up for you is going and having surgery on your spine. That's giving up.
bro.
That's
PT.
not what.
I'm talking. You know what
We
giving
we
So
up
we
is?
so
we
you
No,
got
no,
we
so
no,
got
you're
no,
to tell the
no.
saying
whole
Let
that
me
your
story.
respond.
spinal surgery was
P, that
a
ain't got
public
nothing to do
relations
with it.
move.
That don't have anything to do with it. Giving up
What?
is freezing in that Atlanta
My
series.
back.
That's
Spinal.
what it was.
What, what
Yeah, I
Atlanta
agree with what
series?
Jones said, not
There
the
you go.
spinal
In
thing.
the
I
in
agree
the
with what Jones said
series
about the
against the
Hawks
Hawks
thing.
when
That
he
makes
wouldn't even look
sense.
at in the series against the Hawks when he wouldn't even look at the basket. That had nothing to
Talking
do with
about
his
Exactly.
back then.
at 6'11", he was defending Trey Young.
He had the
Trey Young
ball in his
shot
hand.
37% in that series. He only
Bro,
scored when Ben wasn't guarding
bro,
him.
Ben was in the playoffs
And
at
fucking John
6'11
Collins
with the
became
ball
a
in his
hundred
hand at
millionaire.
the rim against Trey Young and passing the ball back out.
Oh, come on. He made a bad decision. LeBron James
He
did the
make that
same
same
shit.
decision a lot though.
Yeah,
Yes, he
he couldn't
did.
even dunk against Brooke
LeBron
Lopez.
James did the exact same shit, and Kobe yelled at him. Like, come on, man. Like, listen, this is not even worth the conversation. One, two,
But
two is like, what does it like? How you gonna sit here and tell me that that the maybe he has the yips that I'll agree to, but you're gonna tell me the dude that has been guarding the #1 player on Philly that whole time he was in Philly, he always guarded the #1 player, whoever the best player was, that was his assignment. And that dude is soft. That don't make any sense. That's a
Yeah.
hyperbole. Like
Yeah, we
like
saying he mentally soft.
can't
mentally.
be.
Now I mean
How
you could be
how
tough.
can you be
You could be
mentally
tough.
soft if you go
You
after
could
the
be tough,
number
but
one in the NBA? This is not the China League. This is the
because once
NBA.
niggas told you was soft, you took it to your heart, and now you really soft.
No,
Nah,
because he was folding. He
He
was
never
folding
worked on
under
No,
his
I'm just saying,
offensive
y'all
game since he's
asking
come to the
questions
league.
like
He's always
he folded. He's shaking like a leaf. You know what I mean? He's shook to the core. Niggas got shirts of him with Mr. Softy on it, man. That's messed up.
whoa.
That made him feel bad.
Like y'all said the same thing about Darren Williams. Darren Williams was Texas State champion in wrestling. That dude is not a normal dude. Like this, like the people y'all call soft. I don't understand. This was he was at 24 years old. 24.
So
He
so
was
you
the
want
So
to so
second
you
what
want
you
us
most
to
what
get rid of the
expensive
soft label?
player
That's what
of
you
the
want us
you
to
want us
year.
do.
to say fragile? Like, what do you would say?
No,
Six
I'm
to
saying
six?
he
PT, what like
say what he
did,
is.
Like,
He's
he's
proven.
something.
hold on, wait,
He
PT,
Say what he
tender.
is.
He's
like hold
something.
on.
I don't understand like that for me.
Hold on, wait,
I don't
wait.
understand how
We
you
all
can't. Why you can't say
Yo,
Yo, yo,
chat.
easily?
Joe.
Chat.
He's
PT,
had
hold
Yo,
on,
3
chat.
wait,
Is
surgeries
Ben
on
PT.
his
Simmons
spine.
soft?
3
I
BT,
need
bro.
y'all
surgeries.
in the
Hold on,
chat to let me
Yo,
Three
know.
put up
surgeries on
Court's
Soft
his
or
comment.
not
spine.
Court
soft?
Smith's
PT,
comments
Pause.
are
Hey,
getting
yo.
wait,
Ones or
ridiculous.
twos in the
wait,
chat.
hold up.
Put up
Here's the
Court's
thing, bro.
comment.
PT,
Let me
we
talk.
all
Let
from
me
the
talk.
same place, bro. Like these words is just words, realistically, bro.
You
When we
sound
say
like
he's
Kamala Harris,
soft,
boy.
yeah. When we say he's soft, bro, everybody know what we talking about as far as Brooklyn, as far as how we talk. Everybody know what he talking about. That don't mean he's soft like yo, you could just manhandle him
Right.
in the street. But
That
according to
ass.
as far as the NBA and the rest of the NBA players go, 9 times out of 10, when we seeing him now that he has all the back injuries, hey, I'm sorry that he had them, and I'm sorry that he went through all of that. But yo, hey, you pretty much cooked, my man. It
He
is what
got
it
washed
is.
He's
by the
cooked.
rim this
Like
season,
Yeah,
dunking a
but
I've said
Pod,
it.
Pod,
basketball.
You
I've
you
know
said
you
who
it
I
right
not
mean,
like
there's
though.
4
no
soft?
other
times on this
evidence to that,
Draymond.
really.
I've said
Draymond
it
is
But
like
not
Pod,
4
Pod
soft.
times
even
on this
said he was
This
cooked
podcast
nigga
that
though.
Ben
he's cooked.
Simmons is
He
He's
soft.
just tried
cooked.
to do it eloquently. He said he was cooked.
I said he was cooked like 4 times. That's
Right. Right,
undeniable.
you
I have
did.
eyes. When I remember the Ben Simmons that came into Barclays and dunked on Jared Allen, then dunked on Jared Dudley. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like scored 34 against us, 34, 12, and 8 or some shit like that. Like that dude
He
exists.
did that?
Yes,
That
he
Yeah,
dude
that
don't
was
exists.
exist.
after the
That's
34,
like
Pistons
a
12,
fans
and
put
stretch.
up the
12.
Ben's missing
Yo,
He was
posters,
look.
34,
That
and
dude,
Ben
no,
12,
Simmons was
and
that.
you messed
I
up
call,
by saying he exists. He don't exist no more. That dude is
I didn't
dead.
say he exists. I said that
damn.
dude does not exist. What I'm saying to
The
you is
resource.
that's how he got the money he got. That's how he became the person he became. And they fucked him up in Philly. He like they didn't take his back injury serious. And look how it turned out. The only person I'm mad at is Sean Marks for not getting any kind of medical like first of all, he didn't get Tyrese Maxey, which he
So you
should
got to get
have.
a medical exam before
And
they sign
second
him.
of
Yeah,
all,
MLB, that deal wouldn't have
he
gone
should have
through.
he should have gotten some kind of insurance on Ben's back because they took Ben knowing his back was fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but I hate that we
No,
had to give up
remember,
so much for a player that
listen,
he
fucking
did.
was
Well,
making
that's what I was
$40
trying to
million,
remember,
but
explain.
is
re,
fucking broke.
That's
remember
what I was trying
that
to explain, though. I said
remember that
he told Philly that.
they went to KD, Clutch went to KD directly. Like he's already admitted that this should happen. He went to KD with Ben to say, "I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna play." And Ben told him he was gonna play, but his back was like, "Nope, no, you're not." And
Yeah, that's right,
KD,
because he was supposed to come back in that series against the Celtics. He was
correct,
supposed to
Ben's
come back,
medical records are a
and he never
mystery unto
did.
itself.
correct. And
Yeah, I remember that.
Sean
Why
Marks
would you
who
say you gonna play
negotiated.
knowing that your back was messed up? And if anybody's supposed to know something wrong with your body first, it's you.
He
Yeah,
listen.
Y'all didn't hear me. I said he told Philly that before he got traded. There
not
was
to mention
something
last
wrong with
summer he
his
said
back.
he was
Exactly. Like
healthy and then he
Philly,
And
wasn't. Like he
he
lied
he
to us
mentioned
told
it.
last
Philly
summer.
in the summer that his back was not right.
Yeah, before he got
Yeah, because
traded,
they
he
said
told him
he
something
used
wrong
to
with his back.
throw up and all of that shit. Like he used to have to go to the hospital, and he been telling them he had issues with his lower back.
And they
In
just kept
Philly,
on running him out there. And Sean Marks should
spitting
have
up
knew
blood
better.
and shit.
Sean Marks should have knew better. Like
When we gonna stop talking about this burger, bro? In the next 5 minutes, bro. Like I'm through with this. I'm washing my hands with this. Hey, yo,
Very
Ice,
cool,
it's
very
my
soft.
it's
apologies, bro. But yo,
yo,
he's
but
cooked.
that's
It
where
is
I'm
what it
at with
is.
it too, though. I'm like, it's over. I'm
Right.
not sitting
Yo,
here
the thing
trying to
is,
say
I feel
that's our
like
point guard of the future or
But
no shit
Pod,
like that.
you was doing a lot of word salad in there about taking up for Ben a little bit. It seemed a little sympathetic, a little
Huh?
bit, just a
No,
tiny bit.
you
A
know,
lot
you
of
Yo,
know we
word
got
salad.
Ben
Dean,
Pathizers up
I
here,
have a
bro.
son
it's
that plays
true.
ball.
You know we
I
got Ben Pathizers up here, but I would let them
no,
Ben Pathize
Right,
because it's
I
Ben
have
okay.
a
Ben hurt his
son.
knee
I have
today
a
with a
son that
contusion.
plays
Right,
ball.
right, right.
I have a son that plays ball. It's a challenge. There's a
Is his
lot of
name
nice
Ben too?
kids in the
They're
city.
like, I got a
Yeah, you
son named
foul.
Ben.
Come on,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Let him
It's all
finish.
good.
No. It's
Chill,
I
chill.
see like people. I see like 300-pound motherfuckers on the sidelines yelling at little kids who are in the best shape of their lives, telling them to run more. You know what I'm saying? Like I see adults do that shit.
Facts.
I see people do that shit. Like it's if you are a father and you raising people in children in this type of environment, you understand that it's easy for people to just be in the peanut gallery saying whatever. I will say if somebody's garbage, if somebody's like, stealing money or whatever, I'll say it. That's not what I'm saying. But the worst thing that you can happen to you as an athlete, as a human being that is an athlete, that is a top athlete, is for you to lose your superpowers. Is for you to wake up one day and not be you no more because you got hurt. Like, who am I? And I'm the most shit talking this nigga there is, but who am I to pile on that nigga? You know what I'm saying?
But look
Like,
at this though. Can I go the opposite of that though? I was just watching a video earlier where a bunch of players was talking about MJ on the Wizard. I mean, of course, MJ was old and didn't have his athleticism, his superpower, like you said. But what he did was use the rest of his game. He learned how to still be strong. You couldn't move him around. He was still lethal with the jump shot, even though he wasn't going to the rim as much. He was
Good. That's a
making
good point, Jay.
opportunities for other
I
players. You
think a
got to
better
change your
example.
Hold
game.
on, let
If
me
you
say this
if
real
you're a
quick.
good player,
Of
or if
all
you're a
time,
good
that's
Let me
or a
not
say this
great
real
fair.
quick to
player,
But a
Pod.
you will
better
Pod, let me say
change
this
example
your
would
real
be
quick.
game.
Larry Johnson, though.
All right, so
Pod,
Larry
let
look
me
at
say
Ray
this
Johnson,
real
Allen.
quick.
Ray Allen
Let
Larry
me say this
changed
real
his
Johnson's
quick.
game.
back.
You know, Jay made a good point. You know why a lot of people give Ben Simmons shit is because of his entitlement. He hasn't tried to improve his game since he's been in the
Facts.
NBA. Now,
At
granted,
all.
Mhm.
he's
Facts,
gifted at
though.
what he does, and he's gifted athletically. But he was always said that Ben Simmons was arrogant. He never wanted to improve on his game, and he never wanted to take advice. So when you got
Basically,
that in the mix, people are going to give somebody like that shit that fell off.
basically, everything that made Ben Simmons good was God given.
Yeah,
Basically, and I've been
Exactly.
saying it.
I don't know that. I don't know that to be a fact. I
Nah.
I
will
do.
tell you. I will
I
tell
do.
you that my son, who went to Brooklyn Nets camp, and the 4 years. No, he's on his damn. He's on his shit. He's coming on his 6th year now. And in 6 years that he's been at Brooklyn Nets camp, he's met Royce O'Neal and he's met Ben Simmons. That's it. No KD, no Kyrie, no nobody else. And even Jay from BK has come on this very vlog and says, while he was saying something very honest about Ben, but that Ben treats his kids like incredible. Like I I don't think we should be. I could tell you my personal yet anecdotal version of what was going on with Ben. Like, is it possible that he's arrogant or he's like any of those things? Very, very possible, very likely. But you only need to watch any of these NBA player podcasts to realize almost every single one of these dudes, it's the rare dude that's not egotistical or arrogant. You know, that's not, again, that's neither here nor there, but that's two people who's been on this podcast and has said on this podcast that their child has had a great experience with Ben, and Ben being the only superstar level player to ever go to Brooklyn Nets
Hey,
summer camp,
Pod,
basketball
Pod,
camp.
Yeah,
Pod.
That's
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
insane.
hold on, hold on, Lee.
PT.
Pod. No, let me
Everything
say
that
this
you
real quick,
saying.
Lee.
Go ahead, bro.
You mixing it up, bro. Nobody's saying that Ben Simmons is a bad guy or he's a dickhead. I'm not
That's
saying that.
exactly what you just
Hold
said.
on. Even though I've heard that, I'm not saying that. What we saying is I have read stories about Ben Simmons that said ever since he's been coached that he was arrogant as far as basketball and he never wanted to improve on the weaknesses of his game because he was so gifted, physically gifted, and had a high basketball IQ. I say that to
Right.
say this: he never tried to improve his weaknesses. You see, so he's more of an athlete now, and like you said, he's more of an athlete, and like you said, he lost his superpowers, which is his athleticism. He can't get over playing in the NBA because he's never improved his raw basketball skills.
Right. And he's
Somebody
gonna
like Katie
and if
can get hurt and still go out and ball and
Not
lose his
not if
athleticism because of
not
his
the
What Kobe
basketball
told
skill.
him. Kobe
not,
told him later on in his career, if he does not develop a jump shot, he's gonna regret it. That clip is viral everywhere. You think he regretting it now around contract time?
Exactly,
nah,
Jay.
he's
He
gonna
probably
he's gonna
should.
lose his job. He's not gonna be in the league next year.
No, that's
That's
what
the
I'm saying.
that's the
But
price he's gonna
Pod,
But
pay.
some
Pod,
people want to.
what
But
I'm
wait, but
saying is
Pod, some
he
people
got.
want to
But
Then
Pod,
why is
hold
re-sign
on,
that?
real
Ben
quick,
though
real quick,
after
real
his
quick,
Then
real
Phoenix
quick.
why
Suns
and why he
Pod,
game.
ain't
what I'm
gonna be
saying
in
is,
the
hold up,
league
real
next
quick,
year,
y'all.
PT?
Pod, what I'm saying is he got nobody to blame but himself, bro. I know it's fucked up that he lost his athleticism and that's his bread and butter and that's his superpower. But if he would have listened to niggas and actually worked on his shooting, actually worked on trying to get a jump shot in his offensive game, he might still be somewhat. He might be a better off attribute to the team than he is now. That's all we
And I,
saying.
and I
Like the
And to
me
any
great
watching
team he would be a part of.
me hearing
like
that,
the
I don't
great
even
poet
I
and
don't even
author said, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. It's over for that dude, yo.
Bars.
a jumper right
Yo,
now
That's
would
it's
at
over
wild.
least
for that dude.
Hold up.
say
Time out,
three.
time out.
And he gonna have to
I
pay
was
the
told to
price.
behave, bro. We not gonna keep doing this pause for fringe stuff up in here, bro. Come on, man. That's not what's gonna happen, yo. Breezy, bro. Yo, you gotta get order up in here, bro. I was told
What happened?
to be light, bro. But every other time, every other 5-10 minutes, bro, it's a pause moment going on, bro. Like this is
Whoa, we're
ridiculous.
having fun. We're having
Yo,
fun.
man.
Pause button
Do
is
you the
being
force police?
abused.
Were you the sheriff?
You the
Hey yo,
sheriff. Yo. You the sheriff.
We need
Yeah.
pause police up in here. Something.
I hope you could have got that metaphor. But yeah, everybody pays the price in the end. Ben is gonna pay the price. That's
Is
Yo,
he
And
we
he
On
already
pay,
that
regardless
we
he
of
note,
he
hold
his
let's
on,
he
hold
end
on,
paying
it.
the
That's a
athleticism
good
and
note to
talent?
end
paying the
on. That's a
price.
good note to end the
Nah,
Simmons stuff on.
he paying the price in the NBA where you could play until you 36. All you got to do is just work on the other stuff. That's all you
nah,
got to do.
but he ain't got the legs though. Yeah, a jumper wouldn't even help. It wouldn't even help him right now. Me watching Ben and knowing I'm going through something similar. A jump shot would not even help him because he can't move like that, bro. He don't like his lateral movement. He is so like he don't got it.
he
You know what I'm
used to
saying?
hammer dunks.
Yeah, he could
He
run
used to
north and
like
Not
south.
to
that shit
mention he
that
can't
tells
handle
you
any contact on the court, or else he's not playing. So that
I
right
mean,
A
he
there.
jump
can't do
shot
that.
would do
He
him
can't do
very
that much of the
well.
Not
contact.
to
But
mention, bro. Every
Iceman, I'm
time
sorry,
Giannis see
bro.
him, bro, like every time Giannis see him, he lowering the shoulder and making sure he on the bench for 3 weeks straight while you out here
Bro,
spending
is
money on
wide open.
Balenciagas and shit.
yeah.
As wide open as they be leaving him, a jump shot would do him very well. I'm sorry, Iceman. I
Facts.
no,
cannot
That's
agree
a
man,
with you
you
fact.
on,
got
on,
you
on
need
that
What
part.
you
what
need the
Ice
Like,
is
and
legs.
I
trying to
could
tell you
listen,
is he
I'm with
can't
you
You
with
need
the
the
jump.
legs to
sympathy to
shoot,
that.
bro. You need the
Jump
legs to
shot.
shoot.
Huh?
You
You
gotta
need
be
the
able to
legs to shoot,
jump to
bro.
shoot a jump shot.
Right,
Yo,
you
That's
need
what
the legs.
that's what Ice is
it's a
trying to
lot
tell
of
you.
different it's
He
a lot
can't
of
jump.
different forms in the NBA. Some of them is ugly. If he'd have worked on one that works for him, that's
He
all
need
I'm
a
saying,
set
bro.
shot. He need that Brook
I don't care what
Lopez
it is.
flat
I don't care
footed
what
set
it is.
shot.
He should have figured it out. The fact that we
He
sitting
need
here
that joke.
talking
He need
about
that
it,
Joker set shot, bro.
Yeah.
he should have
He
figured it
can't
out.
jump. That nigga like just
This is nasty work,
let the nigga go.
bro.
Don't even give
His
him ideas. He might be listening. If
bro.
somebody
Hold on,
come
wait.
Listen,
Let me
listen.
We're
ask y'all a
ready,
question.
Pod. We're
I
ready
You
to
told
know
y'all
go
what,
I
don't
this
was
give
bro?
him no
chapter.
ideas. Just let him
I'm doing
go.
this shit like Yvonne Drago, bro. If he dies, he dies. Get him off
That's
my
what I
damn,
said.
team.
bro.
Yeah, I don't know we're
That's
gonna go
what
that
Damn,
far, but
bro.
I'm ready for him to be off the team. That's about it.
that's what I said, bro.
Yo, there's no way. There's not gonna be
He took
no.
it to an extreme.
Listen,
Right.
there's not gonna be no
Look,
30-year-olds on the Nets
yeah,
next year.
it's sad. Like Pa said,
Yo,
like
yo,
I'm a
but look, let me
fan.
ask y'all a question. When he was on Philly, what he was averaging per game though? Like
16
16,
points per
17.
16.
16. His
16, 8,
career
and 8.
numbers is 16, 8, and 8. That's his career. 16, 8, and 8.
bro,
He was almost a walking triple
today,
double,
you
bro.
know his over under today is 5.5 points, man.
Yeah.
Man,
That's where
So
he
what are we
is.
doing? Are we just gonna
But
Like,
find
Jay,
like
that's why we saying if we could have at
we
least get.
do we all agree he's not gonna play no more? Like
I
this is
I
the
agree.
last
agree.
year.
I
I,
do.
yo,
Okay,
I
then what
think
we doing?
I think a team will
I've
give
been
him a
saying this for
contract,
the whole
maybe.
offseason.
I don't think he'll go to the Guangdong Sharks.
I just send him
Nah,
Like,
home and
go to
let his
Australia.
contract
Send his
run
ass
Exactly.
back
out.
to
He's gonna stay
Australia.
Send
Let
put.
him go spend the rest of that money, bro, and go walk runways
in Balenciaga theaters or whatever he want to do, bro. I don't ever want to see this dude on a basketball court ever again. It's
This is
Not
over.
in
weird.
Brooklyn
This is
anyway.
weird.
I
He's
don't
got
want
a
to see him in a
60% field goal percentage this season. That's just weird. He doesn't go to the rim that
and you know
much.
what's crazy?
He
Most
don't
of his
take jump
attempts been at
shots.
the
What are you
damn
talking about? There's
basket.
nothing weird about it. He's
Oh, it's just-
6'11" and he don't
And
take.
that percentage should be higher.
That's what I'm
It
saying
should be
because
much
most
It
of
higher.
should
his
be 80%. He
most
don't
of
shoot
his
if he's a foot away from the
most
rim.
of his attempts been at the basket, so it's nasty to be shooting 60.
Yo,
Yo,
did you
hold
Yo,
see?
on, hold
no
on,
Yo, did
hold
you
legs.
on.
see him
He
smoke the
got no
layup?
legs,
Hold
bro.
on, hold on. Let me
He
say this.
has no
Hold on,
legs.
hold on, hold
His
on,
legs is
hold on. Let me
gone.
say this. Let me say this. Yo, Adar SL, man. Listen, chill. Please don't call him that. You know what I mean? He went through surgery, bro. Y'all can't play with that. When somebody go through surgery, you can't. That's not a joke. That's not somebody calling out sick when they really not sick. That's surgery. That means you gotta. They call that going under the knife. Anytime
Hey,
somebody
my
go
back
under
hurt
the
right
knife,
now.
bro.
Breezy,
Yeah, bro.
breezy. That
Anytime
I'm
somebody
surgery.
go under the knife, bro, that's serious, bro. Again, like I said, I'm not gonna critique them because of that. Like I, again,
Hold on.
it's
Y'all
no
keep
reason
saying
for me to put
surgery. It's
emphasis
not
on it.
surgery. It's surgery on your spine. Y'all understand what your spine does for you, right?
Spinal.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
like spinal.
Right.
His
Your
discs. I
Spinal,
think he
like
your
had
Mike
surgery on
nervous
a
Tyson.
disc
system. Your
I'm
on his
nervous
mad. I'm
elbow
system
or
mad,
works
bro.
something.
on
You
your
know why I'm
spine.
mad,
This?
bro? Because I was just playing Killer Instinct and I was using the skeleton nigga. What's his name? Spinal with the sword and the shield and shit, bro. I be playing Wild
I
Fighting
hurt
Wait,
my
games.
what
back.
now?
I hurt my back. Spinal.
Y'all
Nah,
gotta
Nah,
it's
chill
a
out.
fight.
he,
This.
It's a
Y'all
he,
fight.
gotta
It's a
chill on the
fighting
back
game I was
jokes, bro,
playing.
because my back hurt right now. So y'all gotta chill out. You know what I mean?
yeah, nah, that's serious, bro. Y'all gotta respect Iceman for real, for
Nah,
real.
nah. I
If
definitely respect Iceman
y'all don't
because
respect Ben Simmons, y'all gotta respect Iceman.
No,
nah,
listen,
nah.
Ice is
I
Iceman
our
not do the
brother,
same.
man.
I
That
Listen, man.
kid's
respect
beyond
Iceman
Iceman.
and Ben
basketball.
Simmons
We,
is
we
Yo,
got
brothers,
Ice's
though.
back. Can't
Listen,
go lie.
I respect you, bro, because you got a back injury, and you know what you did? You sat your ass down. That's what you did. This nigga got a back injury, and he trying to get back up.
Hey, that's what you're
Sit your
supposed to
ass
do.
down.
That's what you're supposed to do. They trying to
Ah,
get me to get back up now,
See,
bro.
but
It ain't.
look, nah,
It's
that's where
Let him
y'all be
finish. Let him
losing me.
finish. Let
No,
him
but
finish.
that's where they be losing me, Breeze. Because do you gonna call them soft for not playing, or you gonna call them
No,
soft for
we
trying to
Iceman.
play?
No, no,
Which
no.
one?
Listen, Jay. Listen. I listened to Iceman testimony, and the way he articulated from first person. Again, a lot of us are speaking to this in third person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ice is speaking to it in first person, so that's why I listen to what he be
right.
saying. You feel what I mean?
He
Go ahead,
has
Ice.
to. He has to, and I have to. You got to work through it. So when you go to surgery or rehab, they tell you that you got to go back and do everything that you was doing before, so your body get back adjusted. Now, how long it takes your body to adjust, nobody knows. Can your body get back to what it was before? It can, but can it go backwards? It can too. But you have, like Ben Simmons has to play, right? He has to do all the things he was doing before, after, because he already been through all the rehab. And like I said, rehab makes you feel like you're 100% no matter what. Until you go back and do what you was doing before, that's the only way you would figure out if you got it or not. And he has to play through it to see if all his stuff will come back, all his athleticism, all that. Right now, he don't got it, but it could possibly come back. But he has to play to see if it's going to. By that, you know what I'm saying? Like halfway through the season, if it don't come back, then he knows that he's absolutely done.
I don't think
You
he
know what I
is.
mean? You
I
know what
don't
I
think
mean?
he is going to come
No,
back. I think
I,
he's damaged goods.
I
That's
think
what
he
I
knows
think. It's
he's
a
done
wrap for
too.
him.
I think he's
Yeah.
trying. He's trying to like tough through it, but he knows he's done.
Yeah.
Like even coming out of tonight's game, I could just see like it's killing him. It's he's
So
defeated.
hold on. Let me ask this question to Ice real quick. And I'm asking
Wait, I
y'all
want
too,
to
but I
know
want
what's
to hear
killing
from
them.
Ice first. Do you think he should do what Stephon Marbury did? Like go play for China for real, like
It,
on some real
it
shit.
don't
Yep.
breathe. It don't matter if he don't got his legs, then he not playing for nobody.
No,
If
no,
he can't manage
It's
like
over.
no.
right, if he can't get back, like if he can't get back now, right? Just say like his lateral movement and jumping. If he can't do that, he can't play for anybody, bro. You know what I mean? Because he
Okay.
he
The
can
fuck
barely
he gonna
jump.
do in China?
His
Right,
lateral
right.
movement ain't there. Like it doesn't matter who he plays for. He's going to do the same thing until his back give out again. You know what I mean?
The bullshit is
Mm,
over.
right. But no, the reason why I mentioned it is because of their schedule. It's like 32 games opposed to 82. It's not that many games. And I think he can clear 32 games. You know, I think Ben Simmons will play. What he at? We play like 20 games. He had like
Wait,
8.
how many back to backs did they play in them 30 games though?
How many
You
games
know
he
that?
played this season?
Zero.
15 or 16? I think he's played more than he played
If
last
it's a
season after
less
today.
schedule, it might be a
He
more
Yeah, he
played
played
compact
15
more.
last
schedule.
season.
I think this
It
season
might
he's at
not be
16 right
15.
now, so I think he's played more than last year.
That
He might be.
counts.
He might be
That
over. It
counts.
might be over for him right now.
He's
Listen,
only 28. He's still got his whole year ahead of him. He's a
nah, he's
self-made man. He
29.
could find another career. Doesn't have to do this. Like,
He's
wish him the best
29.
with that.
He's rich. He's rich forever. Don't worry about Ben. He's good, and
He
he
could
could
go
go to
be a
Australia
European
and play
model or something. He seems to do a lot of
play
work
for.
with that. He can make an easy 500K.
Like there's nobody start modeling at 30 years old. What he's fine. He could go fish. He could be a world class fisherman and be happy instead of having to deal with this bullshit in the NBA. Let him let, let him go
Yeah, he
fish. Let
already
him
got
go
his money, so he already got
exactly like
paid.
you. He had a 10-figure contract. Once you have your 10-figure contract, just live your life. Just you know, do your thing. He's gonna be fine. I'd rather be talking about how Houston just beat OKC and OKC they're gonna have to come up off one of them 2026 picks that they got. They got the Bills, they got the not the Bulls. They got the 76ers pick and they got the Clippers pick. They're gonna have to come up off one of those if they want to save their season and get Cam Johnson. I don't know why they playing hard to get, but they need to get that done. Who who y'all got to I don't know if y'all are paying attention to the free agency stuff, but or the trade stuff. Like who y'all got this which who's getting off the Nets first?
I keep looking at the Magic pod. I just think Cam Johnson to that team for Gary Harris, Cole Anthony, and that Nuggets pick is a great deal for both sides. Magic get another scorer. We get some pieces that are not long-term fit salary pieces, and
Nah,
we
that's
get a
not
pick.
enough. You could get
I
two
also
first
look at
rounders.
Schroeder for Jet Howard and some second picks from the Magic too. I just think that's a team we could do some great business with a Dennis Schroeder or Johnson. If you're looking at best value right now, or
But
the
why
Pacers.
why would they do that? Why would they do that trade when OKC has all these young players that they can't play? They've got a bunch of guys that they drafted early in the draft that they can't even play. That's how deep they are. They just need somebody to space the floor. They need some veteran a know-how,
Mhm.
and they've got plenty of picks. They've got picks galore. They could give us both of those picks and it don't even hurt them because they still have other picks in next year's draft. Like they probably would want to
Who
trade their
picks
pick
that?
versus the Clippers pick, but the Clippers and the 76ers picks is owned by them. And you know, they're not looking great.
So you want to do Johnson to OKC
Oh, we
for
gotta
some
get that
contracts and picks? Is
76ers
that what you
pick.
want to do, Pod?
Yeah,
If
that's what
we
I
could get
said,
that
PT. Do
76ers pick,
business.
it's lit.
Do business with Sam Presti, bro. Sam
Do
Presti.
business with good business.
They'll probably try to
Do
give us
business
Kenrich
with
Right.
business.
Williams because he's a expiring contract. Maybe Usman Dieng, Aaron Wiggins, or Isaiah Joe. Those could be some
Right.
pieces
If
too
they
that we
ain't
could
throwing
get.
us Nikola Topic, bro, this conversation is over. Next.
If they do that, yes,
Nah,
Man,
sign off on that.
get that
Yeah,
get
stop
that
it.
76ers pick, man.
yo, that would be
Yeah,
crazy. Imagine we got their pick in their tank. That'd be
Get
funny.
If
get
they
they you
got
get
that,
they pick
get
and then
that
they mess around
'76ers
and then they
pick.
mess around and make the playoffs and then we out here looking stupid.
Yo,
Crazy.
hold
I
on.
mean,
Let
Get
me
you
ask.
still
get
got the
Let me.
that
Let,
pick.
pick.
what y'all think
You still
about
got
this? What you think about American Cheese said Claxton to OKC? How y'all feel about that?
Lakers make more
that's
sense
enough.
right now for
Yo,
Claxton because Claxton
No,
wants
the
to
Lakers
start.
don't have
bro, hold on.
anything,
Wait, wait,
John.
wait,
Bro,
wait,
John,
wait, wait,
Yes,
wait,
they
wait,
do.
wait, wait.
Yes, they do. They
No,
got
Why
it's
they
you
got
only
keep
two
expiring
it's
why
only two
salary and they
yo,
teams
got
Hold
though.
a
one
bro,
mic,
pick.
yeah,
yo,
one
hold
mic,
on.
one mic,
Y'all
one mic,
y'all
yeah.
losing the
Hold on,
plot. Y'all
hold
losing the
on.
plot.
Hold on. Let me just answer the question first, because I didn't know what the hell just happened. Oh, him for
Yeah.
who? I would take
Coach.
Hartenstein
They
if
get a
they said
Hartenstein,
Claxton for.
Breeze.
No,
No, you can't get
bro, we
Hartenstein.
just told
They've
You
been
you.
traded
winning
him
since
For
they got
the
for.
Hartenstein.
we need the 76ers pick. That's what we need.
That's what we need. We
They're
could take
not
the
giving
Clippers
us
pick
that. What's
too.
they? No, what is their pick exactly?
No,
Huh?
Is it
they have
protected?
Why
Like
would
other
the
what's
people. They
what?
76ers
have their
give us
pick
they
and other.
pick?
The
So
76ers don't got they pick. Motherfucking the Thunder got it. That's what he just
Thunder,
said.
but it's also top six protected.
It's
Oh,
Right.
well then
top
fuck
six
that then. Oh,
protected. There
fuck
you
that
go.
then.
Top six protected. So that's basically means if it's 1 through 6, we don't get it. If we got
Yeah,
that
we
pick,
don't need that then.
Right.
Right.
we don't need that for real because we got the
It,
other picks.
it's a
But that's
gamble
that's
pick.
that's what that's
Yeah,
what
but
would
if it's
make it
top
where
six
you could
protected,
get
I thought
that
it was
pick
gonna
for
be
you could get that pick from OKC for the Sixers. See, the
No,
Sixers
you
have no
cannot.
skin in the game. They're not tanking. They just aren't good. But they're gonna
Nah.
keep trying. So I think that pick is gonna be right outside, like late lottery type pick.
Here's the problem, bro. Trying to get picks off of OKC, bro, and Sam Presti, bro. That's like, bro. That's like trying to
Yeah.
get. That's like trying to steal money out of a Vegas casino. That ain't
well,
Yeah.
working,
Yeah,
bro.
but
I'm
they
He'd
trying to.
only
lost
trade that
tonight.
for a star, probably. And Claxton and Johnson are no stars. They're role
They
players.
they lost tonight. They need vet. They need shooting, and they need a veteran. We could give them DFS, or we could give them Cam Johnson. Both of
Johnson
them.
makes sense because they got defenders. I don't think they want no defender in
Johnson
Bills.
makes
Right.
sense, bro. All
Yeah.
I want in return is Nikola Topic and maybe a picks and some cash
yo,
consideration
Yeah,
to make the money
Topic.
match.
Give us Topic. Give us one of those one of Clippers or the 76ers, preferably the 76ers. Give us give us that, and we'll take whatever bad contract that you want off your books. We can make that happen. That's the trade right there. Like I don't.
As far as Claxton to OKC, the only other team he was linked with was Memphis, bro. And Memphis ain't trading nobody, so
But the
that's all.
Lakers make sense too for Clax. I know somebody just
Lakers
said
do
that
not make no sense with
what
The
Claxton.
what you
Lakers
what you
don't.
mean they gonna
What
they
trade
have
asset
him?
do
they
the
They
have,
gonna
they
Lakers
trade
have
him for
have
D'Lo's
that
Zach
you want?
Edey.
expiring. They got Christian Wood
They gonna
expiring. They got some
Why do
contracts
you
that you
want
can move.
that? Why do you want
Leaf.
Hold
What
on,
you
Christian
hold
Wood
on,
mean?
hold on,
expiring?
hold
Yo,
on,
Leaf.
hold on,
Time
hold on,
out.
yeah,
This is
hold on,
the
hold on, yeah,
time to
hold
say
on.
Zach Edey for Claxton.
No, that ain't
Um,
happening.
Nah,
no.
That ain't
Hold on,
happening.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
nah,
Let me ask.
nah.
I wanna add to
Not if
Cook
John
Carter's
That's
Morant
a,
want
comment.
him.
that's exactly
Hold,
why I say because I know it ain't
hold
happening.
Not
on,
if John
hold
Morant
on, yeah,
want him. They
hold
teammates.
on, yeah, hold
Oh,
on,
my
hold
fault.
on,
Go ahead.
hold on. Cook Carter, he said can't keep every pick. Now that's true. Let's say Jody Fernandez running like a 9-10 man rotation, right? That's fair to say. We got what 4 picks? That's 4 new roster spots. We giving every one of
It
those
might
players
it
gonna get a
might be
roster spot. I
six.
doubt it. 6.
Breezy,
Okay,
it
let's
might
say
be
6.
six.
Okay, let's say 6. I don't think we're gonna get 6 new roster spots. I don't think we go into the season
Who the
just
hell is
six
playing
new
four
rookies on the
rookies
team.
in 1 year?
Bro,
Right. So
he's
this
trying to
is what
tell
I'm saying.
y'all
Hold
that
on.
they
You
Let me
know,
could
let me
Marks
trade
can
hold
move
on.
the
76.
picks
The
though,
Matt
right?
No,
He
no,
can
no.
group picks and move them to get a higher
Listen.
draft pick as well.
Right, right. So again, let me get to where I was going. I said all that to say that. Like we'll take that our pick. We'll get that top 3 pick. But that Knicks and Bucks pick combined,
Right.
I don't know. We could get a lottery pick. I'm not saying it's gonna top 10, but I think it could be a lottery pick.
Like 10 to 14, maybe. But you have to include a contract too with
I,
those
I might
picks.
even go as far as 8. You know why? Because the Knicks and the Bucks, again, if y'all can, this is my selling point. If y'all keep considering this a generational draft, that means if it's a lottery pick, you're gonna get a good player. At least, let's just say if it's 1 through 14, you're gonna get a good player. Either a championship piece, some type of way, hustle guy, scrappy, gritty. You're gonna get good basketball from this guy, right? I trust that. I at least could say that if y'all gonna call this a generational draft, you're gonna get 1 through 14 good players. And I think we can move up in the draft. We give them the Knicks pick, the Buck pick. You feel what I'm saying? And me personally, with a coach like Jordy Fernandez, Sean Marks really got that advantage. Let's talk about it. Those late draft picks, 2028, 2029, all of those silly, not silly, but all of those draft picks in the future like that. Yeah, trading those.
You know what's interesting, Breezy? 2028, the Nets actually have 5 first-round draft picks in that draft. So you wonder our timeline these next 3 years. If the Nets want, if their timelines to be complete by that time, we have a lot of assets to work with to make a team very happy if we want to make big moves.
Yeah,
It's
that's
another
how
thing
you
to think
get
about
your.
too.
That's how you get your last piece. You
Right.
you draft the best talent that you can draft that you can get at where you pick, and then after that you fill in the blanks with free agents and trades. You have the assets to do it. That's what he's doing now. He's got to collect more assets to make it where whatever he needs he can get. Why you think that's bullshit, Leaf?
It's bullshit because we haven't, bro. Like the last part, we got to remember, bro. We ain't even make a star out of none of these picks yet. So
How?
that's why it's bullshit. We have
How?
not
That's a
made
You
a
lie,
ain't got no
bro.
star out
patience,
of
No,
none of
bro.
that's a
these
lie.
You ain't got
picks.
no
No,
patience.
Hold on,
OKC
hold on,
had
You
hold
know,
on, hold
Cam
on.
patience,
Thomas
The
bro.
about to
hell
come
with
up,
Hold
that,
on,
Leaf.
OKC
You
man.
had
just tell him the
patience,
Cam
bro.
Thomas trap right there, man.
time out. That's a flag on the play. That's a foul. You stop PT and whatever he was saying to stop him for a lie. For
Bullshit.
one, hold on. Let me say this. For a
This is why we
GM to
going off
quarter.
up in here, because y'all
Let
niggas be
me,
talking
bro. Can
crazy.
you stop? Can you? This not entertainment, bro. Don't cut people off for bullshit. That's bullshit that you cut them off. So what I'm saying is the reason why I'm saying that, Leaf, is because for one, no GM is expected with the draft picks that he got specifically to make a star out of. The fact that we got Cam Thomas and he's excelling at the 27th pick is rare. Yeah, you can give me examples of other players, but like the stats was showing the other day, the PT came up here and was talking all of this about if it's 1 through 3, it's an all-star and all of this and that. Dylan was saying the same thing the other day. I get it. So what I'm saying that to say, that's not bullshit that Sean Marks did well in the draft. Actually, it's exceptional. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all just be willing to trash somebody. Like, no, bro. Sean Marks deserve credit, even if y'all want to give it to Jeff Peterson. All right, give it to him. Give him the credit. But to make it seem like Sean Marks did a bad thing because none of these players are quote unquote stars, that's bullshit. Especially when Cam Thomas is an emerging star. He's a rising star. And these are not just my words. You feel what I mean? Like you could ask around the league. You know what I'm saying? You can look around the league, listen to
I'm
these
gonna wait
color
till you finish, bro.
commentators. Listen to these different color commentators. I know you do the play-by-play, so I don't know if you get a chance to listen to other color commentators and see what they're saying about Cam Thomas. You know what I mean? So that being said, I'm just saying you could the stats back up what I'm saying. Don't cut off PT and then follow up with some bullshit. Cause that was bullshit. I called you on it. That's all it is, bro. It's nothing personal. Go ahead.
Nah,
What you
nah,
got?
nah, nah, nah. Now that you finished, bro, I'm gonna tell you why it's bullshit. Because it doesn't. Because according to us getting the last and final piece in a draft in 2028, we gotta have something ascending. We gotta have something that's of star quality now. Now you just said out of your own mouth and that he's an emerging star. That means he
Yeah,
ain't a star yet. He ain't a star yet. So the thing
bro.
is,
Stop it,
now,
bro.
wait, wait, hold on, wait. I'll let
Where
you
are you
finish.
going
I'll
with
let you
this?
finish. I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish. That means he's not a star yet. What we if we're trying to still get talent out of these drafts, then that means that the free agency and the trading pool, bro, most likely the trading pool is open for us to get somebody that's going to be a star, like we got when we got Jason Kidd. Remember him? Like we
No,
got
no,
when we
no,
got
no.
Vince Carter. Remember
Who?
him?
No, no, no. Who? No. Stop all these yeah, you and these other content creators love to give these hypotheticals. Cam Thomas is a real situation, a real rising star, a real player. That's the best player that we drafted in years. In seasons, y'all love to entertain other players, but I ask y'all how I put y'all on the spot. I give y'all the floor, and it's the same rhetoric. Y'all always got some fucking hypotheticals. I'm giving you a real rising star on our team, and I'm not going through this shit again with Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, and Steve and Kenny Atkinson wishing they were still on our team. I'm not doing that shit with Cam Thomas. Sorry, you by yourself on this shit, Leaf. You want to go off
Nigga,
on
I'm not
rants and
doing
all of
it
this shit?
neither. I'm
Listen,
not doing
listen.
it
You want
neither, bro. You
listen.
see, you
But what
cut
I'm
me off
saying
to
is,
say that shit, bro,
no, bro, you going
and
on
I ain't
rant
even
saying
finished
this
my whole.
bullshit. I got more validity
You
in what I'm
saying bullshit?
saying.
It's you.
Bro,
It's
no,
you.
I'm
You're
not
the only
saying
person doing
bullshit.
it. You
You
are
saying
saying
negative
it.
shit, and then you hope it happens.
Hey, we need some sound music, bro.
Yo, hold on. No, let's take it there, because you making it seem you cut off PT and what he's saying. He giving us whole stats and this and that. He ain't saying nothing bullshit. He was right about Ace Bailey. You was talking this Kai Jones shit, we let it rock. You was talking this Zach Edey shit, we let it rock. You say he was gonna be fucking rookie of the year. You put mad shit on it too. You was like, yo, I put my next barbecue plate on it. You said you was gonna put
And
like
I'm
you said
still
you was
putting
going.
my next barbecue plate on it, nigga. I ain't run from it. What you talking about, bro? I ain't run from a damn
No,
thing,
I'm
bro.
just
Not
but
near
He
nothing.
about to lose
Question:
Fuck
that
up.
what
rookie
is
to
on
a
the
year,
barbecue
rookie
plate?
of the
We
year
want to
to a nigga
know.
with
listen.
nail polish on.
Shut the
Listen,
unpopular
let it
opinion
listen,
sport.
listen. I'm gonna let first
Jay,
off, I'm gonna let it be known
Hold
by
on, keep me
saying this,
clean.
bro.
Keep me
Like
clean, Jay. Keep me clean.
What?
all of the players that I wanted,
What I
it
said?
still stands to this day. Because the thing is, why can't we trade for
What,
somebody
nigga?
to start the rebuild now before we start drafting? We only got one possible top 10 pick coming up in this draft. Y'all niggas is acting like
Bro,
running around like
no,
we got top 4
no,
picks.
no,
That's
no,
what y'all
We
acting
have
like.
nah,
We gonna end up
nah,
with
draft
either
picks
Ace
next
no,
or
year.
Dylan.
nope,
Leave,
nope,
That's exactly what's
nope,
gonna
and
happen.
that's not
leave.
nope,
bad, Leaf.
nope.
Leaf, that's
No,
not bad. We need to
hold
start
on. One
somewhere.
mic, John, hold on. Let me say this again. I'm not putting a rookie coach in that situation. I'm not making him compete right now, bro. Fuck that. We said we was going in this season with being a player development team. Respect that. Yeah, Jordy Fernandez is a great coach, but why put him on a hot seat where now he in a contending
I'm
situation
not
in his
putting him
first
on the hot
season?
seat. I'm not. That's not what I'm
Like,
doing. That's not what I'm
so
doing.
what are
That's
you
not what I'm
talking
doing.
about?
Let me.
Trading for who?
That's
No.
not.
Who? No.
Hold
Listen,
up, bro. You didn't let
No,
me
Hold on.
explain my shit at all.
Bro, no, listen. It's again a hypothetical. Name one player you could trade for that's going to run this franchise next season, bro. Outside of getting Ace Bailey. Fuck this hypothetical shit, bro. Name one player that's better than us going to get Ace Bailey or Dylan Harper. Name one.
You said. Hold up. Wait, bro. You yourself said
Name
that
one.
Jordy Fernandez sees the game through a point guard's eyes. Why ain't we going for Nikola Topic, bro? Just have him start the season off next year right now, just in case we
Why
don't
he
get
just
Dylan.
came off an injury? You
Because
want to
we might get
put him in a
Dylan.
franchise
You
situation?
understand how much of a
Where
waste
we
that
got
would be if
Igor
we had
Demin out
Dylan and
there
Topic?
and fucking Boogie Flan and all of these different point guards we could go choose from, and you were so hard up about
We don't
Topic.
have that
He ain't
many
do shit
choices,
yet.
bro. What are you talking about?
We're just trying to
Stop
get
acting
hits
You
like
on
them other.
saying that?
Wallace.
Why
I
y'all acting
disagree
like
with
them
you,
Fuck.
bro.
other three
I
picks is gonna
disagree with
land in
you.
the top 10? They
I
not.
disagree with you. I
Of course
disagree
you
with you. So
disagree
what?
because you don't have no
I
facts,
disagree.
nigga. I
Bro,
do. I put the shit
what
on.
Topic did what Topic did in the regular season thus far? What did he do?
He didn't
Fuck your
play.
facts.
What are you talking
Fuck your
about?
facts. Exactly? So what facts is that? What can I do with
Bro,
that fact? He did nothing.
you going all the way. You going all the way
Bro,
all over the
no,
place with it, bro.
no.
You going
Listen.
all over the place with it, bro.
You're yelling. You're
All I
just trying
said
to yell
was
over me, bro. That's what
no,
you're doing.
bro, because you're not understanding shit, bro. All I
No, I
said was
understand. I disagree with you. That's your problem. You think just because I don't agree with you, I don't understand. Nigga, no, nigga. I disagree with you and I disagree with you, period. You acting like I gotta agree with you to understand. You're wrong. I disagree with you. Like, you don't get that part? Like, you act like you gotta
I'm
yell
not.
over me to try to make me agree. No, nigga, I disagree with you and I could
And
do it at a calmer tone.
I'm not trying to get you to agree. You clearly don't understand because you switching the
I don't
conversation up to
understand.
some
You
other shit that I ain't
entertaining
say
Knicks
nothing
fans,
about.
bro. You entertaining Knicks fans, bro. Look at this shit.
Breezy, LM wants the link, Breezy, just let you know, bro.
I'm about to throw the link in the chat for this net fan, man. You entertaining Knicks fans, man. That's all I'm saying, man. You entertaining Knicks
Listen,
fans. He don't never put this shit for when we just talking some net fan shit.
Breezy, can
You
I
talking about
answer him
You
beating
though?
him, Breeze?
embarrassing me right now in front of Knicks fans, man.
Breezy, let me
This is
answer him.
embarrassing, man.
Let me answer him though. Like, look, Topic is a good prospect. There are 5 point guards better than him in this draft. Yegor Demin is better than him. Dylan is better than him.
And
Boogie
that's it.
Fland is better than him. Nolan Traore is better than him.
Trey Johnson.
Trey Johnson is a shooting guard, is an off guard. I'm just doing the point guards.
Oh, okay.
All right, Jason Richardson's son, Jace Richardson, who's a beast and nobody talks about him, is better than him. That like, why would you like, knowing you have 6 draft picks, 4 in the first round, 2 in the second round. Both of them are early in the second round, so they're like mini first round picks. You have 6 picks. Why would you rush anything?
Here's the thing, bro. I just told Breezy,
Let
three
LM
of those
respond, man.
picks, 3 of those first round picks are going to land outside of the lottery. 3 of them. So all of the players that you talked about, I would like to assume that they're going to go at least 1 through 15 or 1 through 20.
But
I would like to assume that.
But that's again, the draft is arbitrary. You never know what
6 point guard is
happens.
not gonna go in the top.
Right?
6 point guards is
Right.
not going to go in the
Right.
6
top
point
20.
guards can't
not
go in the
Right.
top 10.
Right.
Not only is
Right.
the
He
point
just
guard,
named mad point
not
guards better than Topich, bro. Like, stop it.
not,
He's not
Is
leading
there
this
another
team to the
prospect you
next
want
level, bro.
besides Nicola that's
Hold
actually
on, hold
healthy
on.
and is
Yo,
playing?
John, hold on. PT. Let me just say this real quick, bro. Because
Yeah.
again, we all know this team as of now is riddled with injuries. I can't let Leaf be on this page with this propaganda of having Topich be the guy we look to when he is injured. This whole, you know how many Nets fans complain? You know how many Nets fans complained about the reason why we didn't win is because we were injured up until the whole Big Three situation, bro. That's been our narrative for too long. And for us to try to continue to go on a championship run with a point guard that's injured right now, I'm definitely going at Lee for that shit, bro. You can run
Breezy.
with that narrative and yell that narrative all you want. I'll go at you for that shit the entire time.
Breezy,
Go
let me
ahead,
ask you a
man.
question. Let me ask you a question, Breezy. What's more important to the Nets? That they get a point guard right now in the tanking season where they're just trying to collect as many L's as possible, or for them to cash in the assets that they have to give them more lottery balls, pause, and increase the likelihood that not only will they get one blue chip player from their pick, that they might get 2 blue chip players. All
I'm
they
I like
going with
option B. I like option B.
yeah, man.
you
Option blue chips.
right?
Yes,
Because
that's what it is.
if
Yeah,
you
but
wait, if you're patient and you wait, and I'm not saying that's what Sean Marks do. Sean Marks is a window shopper, like my man Jay from BK said. He's a window shopper. I can't even front that shit is so true. But if he wises up and he's smart, he will wait and try to get those picks from OKC because they need Cam Johnson. Sean Marks has something they need. They might do this dance all the way up to the trade deadline. But if it gives us more lottery balls, pause, then that's a win. That's a win. And that's more valuable than Topich.
all right,
And
but
when is the
what?
deadline?
February
Yeah.
6th.
Yeah, but to
Okay.
Lee's point, though, right? To Lee's point, I'm gonna paint a picture for you. Trying to build a roster. Ben is gone. Schroeder might be gone. You have absolutely no point guards. And those 2 point guards that we have, Ben is holding on. He still do his thing, and Schroeder's pretty good. Now you lose one next year, and you might lose both by the end of the year. You're still gonna need 2 point guards and some more shit. So 1 point guard for this team ain't gonna do it, bro. Not one. And not to say that Shake might not be here either, and he's like a combo
That's
guard.
all I was trying to do.
You,
That's all
you,
I was trying to
you
get at.
might not have him either. So all 3 of your dudes is just out the window.
Ice, let me tell you
Enter
why that.
Boogie Fland.
Ice, let me tell you why that don't matter.
That's all I was trying
They
to get
gave
at, bro.
up.
Niggas want a rookie to back him up.
I still haven't looked it up
But that's
in depth
rebuilding.
enough because I could have sworn it was 4 picks to get our 2 picks back. But someone on Breezy Show, I forgot who, but argued that it was 3 picks. Doesn't
Priest.
matter. If you give 3 picks up, if you give up 3 picks for 2, you better get your value for it. You gave up a first round pick to get your picks back. They're gonna tank next year too. It's just gonna be an organic tank. It's gonna be a bunch of young kids learning Jordy's system on the fly. That's what's gonna happen, and that's gonna put them in the range to get one of AJ DeBanza, Cam Boozer, the Patterson kid, who's incredible. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan, whether we like it or not.
That's
That's
your
why they
plan.
traded to get their picks back.
That's your
Listen,
plan.
look,
That's your plan, bro.
yeah, that's a
That's
plan that you drew up, bro. Like I
so.
ain't gonna.
So I'm the one that traded for the. I'm the one that traded for my picks back.
No. But what I'm saying is, right, like I said before, when you got as many young players as we do now, right? As many as we do now, as many as in the G League, right? And
Yeah,
you go into the draft with 6 more picks. You only have 6 veterans on this team. And you go into the
facts.
draft with 6 picks.
And they try
You
to
think,
trade every single one of those
Hold on,
veterans.
PT. Go ahead, Ice. Where you going with this?
yeah,
Talk to us, Ice.
you going to draft 6 young players with absolutely no older veterans. And you think we're going to go back in the draft because we're going to keep all the 6 of these young players and have 15 to 16 really young players just losing out here to go in the draft again.
25 and
Finish
under.
that
That's
bottle.
what niggas
That
think is gonna happen.
that's
That's how you
exactly what's
get
gonna
top
happen.
pick.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. They going for they're selling completely out to get AJ DeBanza.
Shit is
They're
Who
even
if he
selling
ridiculous.
was
out
in
now.
if he was in
Yo,
this draft is an incredible draft. But if AJ DeBanza was in this draft, I have to agree. I used to say Ace, but AJ is so physically like just
Yeah, nah,
strong.
he tough, bro.
He's
Hold on. I just want to say again, I don't want you to be the only one talking about him like I didn't see him. I heard a lot of hype about him. I seen a video. He just did like a vertical windmill dunk, then looked at the dude like you can't do nothing about it. He tough, bro. He tough.
Pod, I got a question
Is
for
this
you,
a
Pod.
12th
good.
grader
He
or
caught that.
somebody in college?
here 12th grade.
Well,
12th grade.
Pod, I got a question. So the reason why Brooklyn hypothetically is thinking about trading everybody on this team, do you think it's more so for 2026, 2025? We already know what we want, kind of, but for AJ DeBosa, if he really is in our region, our possibility, is that why Sean Marks is willing to trade almost anybody on this team
No,
right now?
it's not just because of AJ. It's because of Cam Boozer. It's
Mm-hmm.
because of this Patterson kid.
Native Mint.
Like him too. There's another kid in Europe too who's too young, who's 16 right now, who can't even come in, who can't even who's good enough, but he's not gonna be allowed to enter this draft. Yo, this is like I promise you, they were in a boardroom meeting, and Sean Marks and all the scouts was looking, and
Yeah.
they looked at the
Niggas
players
said
who
we
were
in a
available.
boardroom meeting.
They look, because I can't, like, y'all should believe I know what I'm talking about, because long before, like in the dead of the summer, Breezy was having podcasts, and I told y'all, I described exactly what everyone knows now, what Cooper Flagg's game is and what Ace Bailey's game is. And I broke it down because I've watched them play several times live. And now everyone is saying the same shit again. I think I deserve a little bit of credibility in this crowd.
You
All,
got it, but
all
I
I,
got a
Oh
all,
question for
man.
you.
all I
I
was
got a question
listen,
for you,
but
Pod.
listen. Before we all
Oh
finish,
man. We gotta go to
before we all
LM. Where
finish,
LM at?
Oh, he dropped off.
I think
I
Ellum
know.
Oh
dropped
man.
the list. Listen, before we all finish, all I was just trying to get to every last one of y'all niggas up in here is that, bro, like Nikola Topic basically is playing both sides, bro. Like if you get him this year, you can continue to tank because he's injured anyway. And number two, you could walk into the draft. If you land on Dylan Harper, that'd be great because now you got somebody to back him up, bro. So Dylan don't have to play all them fucking times. And we just replaced a damn good passer in Topich, bro. What the? We just replaced a damn good passer, bro. Because Ben is not gonna be here. We replaced him with somebody younger in Topich. That's all I was trying to get at. Not
Is there
this
But
whole
another
back and
but
prospect
Lee,
forth.
you
Lee,
Bruh,
wait?
in
Is
in
there
one
another
listen.
games, what do you
prospect you
do?
want that's not
Bro,
injured though? Is there
listen.
another prospect you want though
Yeah,
that's
yo, but no, hold
available?
on, hold on,
Hey,
hold on,
Bro,
hold on, hold
man,
on, hold on, hold on,
I
bro.
hold on,
shouldn't
hold on,
condemn
It's
with the
chicken
fact that
hold
nuggets.
on,
Chet was injured and
bruh,
Chet
Like,
came back just
like we
fine.
don't need another
bruh.
injury prone
Listen,
player.
Right,
We
right.
don't.
This is what I'm saying. Like I
You
disagree
don't
with it.
have to
And
take
again,
over the team.
bro, listen, based on what I've seen, and that's a lot of nothing from Topic. He hasn't played one game. I've seen what he said about Zach Edey. And he's all right, but you were saying we should have did the most to get him on this team. And I'm not saying he wouldn't have been setting great screens. I'm just saying for us to do all of the stuff we would have had to do to get Zach Edey, nah. I'm not applying all of this pressure on Jordy to winning his first season. I'm not.
No, no, no,
I'm not.
no. His
Hold on. I just want to
those are
say I
not winning
wanted to
players now. Those are young players, bro, with a young coach.
listen,
That's why I
but
mentioned them.
but what I'm saying is I'm not starting my championship roster with a player that was injured all season. And don't talk that shit to me because Shet is injured right now. So that's my point. Like you got the game of basketball evolves so fast, you only gonna be tough enough to do it by being consistent enough playing it. And if this dude is sitting out right now, bro, I'm pretty sure Sam Presti is going to do his best in that situation. I don't know if the Brooklyn Nets is in that situation. I don't know if Jordy Fernandez want to start his after Schroeder. You start with a point guard that was injured more at the start of last season. Matter of fact, what is his injury? His injury, bro. What is it?
His
It was a
injury was
torn
I
ACL.
think it's a torn ACL. But
Yeah.
Well,
the
how
only the
serious is
only
an ACL? How serious is a torn ACL?
at the age of 19, bro, it can't be that serious because we all know he gonna play next year. My
No,
thing
we
was,
don't. We
bro,
don't know
like,
that. We don't know that. We don't know that.
listen,
Leaf,
all
would
I'm
you let Cam Whitmore use
It
the
all
bill?
takes
I'm
I
a
want
saying,
hold on,
Whitmore if
hold
I
on, hold
do.
on. It takes a
all
whole
I'm
Yeah.
year to come back from a torn ACL.
Yeah,
take
yeah, I
anybody a
think
whole
so.
year to come back from a torn ACL, bro. It's the
Yeah,
NBA.
that's
Oh, but
very
Chet is coming back
Yeah, yeah.
though.
And you wanna give him the keys. No, I'm not
I
with it,
don't
bro.
no,
I'm
I
not
don't
with
want
it.
to give him the
Oh
key.
Leaf,
I,
wait,
I didn't
Leaf,
look.
is
say
there a
give him the
second
Uh,
keys. I
prospect you
never
have in
said
mind,
give.
Leaf?
I never
yeah, I
said
got the
give him the
facts. I
keys.
got the
No, wait,
facts,
wait, Leaf,
y'all.
Leaf. Is there a second
The,
prospect you have in mind besides Nicola that you could present
hold
to
on,
us?
before
Yeah,
you
the
go
second
on, just
prospect
to
is in
tell
the
y'all about the
draft.
ACL. A
I'm talking.
typical
What you
recovery
said you
time
wanted a
for a torn
prospect now, as I'm
ACL.
saying.
Hold on, Jay.
I wanted
Say
the
that again,
prospect
Jay.
now
Go
to
ahead, go
speed it
ahead,
up.
Jay. Hold on, Jay, what you say, Jay?
The typical recovery time for a torn ACL is 6 to 9 months, which includes surgery and physical therapy, allowing most people to return to normal activities and sports after that period. But 6 to 9 months is a whole season, pretty much.
Basically,
Exactly.
that's the
So
yeah.
y'all talking about
I
Topic, not
understand
Chet.
that. Here's the thing. I never said give Topic the keys. I was saying Topic named to replace the great facilitating and passing that we getting from Ben because he ain't gonna be here next year. And plus you got a point guard that you ain't gotta play as much because if we go get Dylan, bro, it's basically a win-win. And
Yeah,
if we
I'm
get the
not.
So you,
Topic now, bro, if we get Topic now, he injured, bro, he can't play. It works. It works to our favor to tank. Am
Now
I saying something
I'm
wrong here?
I'm
Bruh.
not I'm
Bro,
not
getting
mad at Chet
Topic on this team is a
as long as
mistake,
he
bro.
come in with a
Yes, you're
draft
saying
pick.
something wrong. Yes. Yes. It's wrong.
Whatever, bro.
Yes.
I just
Whatever,
don't
Phil
want
bro.
Cook.
another
Phil,
injury-prone player, Leaf. That's where I disagree with
like,
you. I
yo,
understand
bro,
the
hold
You
on.
tank
want
part.
Lonzo
Listen,
Ball? What you
listen,
I see
talking
the
listen,
about?
listen,
logic,
listen.
though.
You want Lonzo
I
Bro,
Ball,
see
bro?
the
listen,
logic.
Lonzo Ball can
listen,
actually play
listen,
when he's healthy, Ice, and he does more than
listen,
Ben Simmons can
When
in a
is he
quarter.
healthy?
listen. What I'm
Last time
saying
Lonzo
is,
was healthy, Bulls were
Is
first
listen.
Lonzo
place,
Ball
Leaf. I know my
Chicago?
facts on that.
Listen. What I'm saying is, y'all making it seem I'm not just knocking Topic because Leaf said it. When you playing with an injury, again, it takes confidence, and you got to get that from therapy, bro. You got to physically go through that. You never had a torn ACL to speak, and again, like I said. Fans speak on third person about a lot of stuff and why y'all should give validity to what Iceman be saying again, when it come down and the emphasis on the injury. Now he hasn't had the same injury, but again, Jay just read this is the magnitude of it on recovery time. And you're glossing over the
And
fact that
hold
I
on, look
said
at
that.
this, though.
Go ahead, go ahead.
It also says within the, because I'm reading more as y'all talking, but it says the knee function, ACL surgery restores the knee function in more than 80%. of the cases, your knee may not be exactly the same as it was before. So that just saying that it's no guarantee that he's going to be the player that he was before, because it helps in 80% of the cases. But if you're in that 20%, and even then, it may not be the same as it was before. So you may not have the same burst, the same first step, because your knee ain't what it was.
Right. And that's what
That's
I
a
was trying to get
possibility.
to. Right. I was trying to get to that, but I had to say all of that to get to that, to say
My bad.
again, no. I'm glad you said that. But players, they change their game because of that. They might be less explosive and have to take more jumpers because of it. They're not going to do the same things to re-aggravate that injury because they know they're going to have to sit, and they sitting, that's going to cost them money and etc. It's a whole domino effect. So again, I'm not. I feel like Jordy Fernandez see the game through a point guard eyes, and I don't want it to be an injury one. The narrative around the Nets is always having an injury and why we couldn't be a great basketball team. And I've seen it with my own eyes. I'm not giving him the keys, bro. I'm not. I'm not. I don't want him on the starting lineup. I don't want him off the bench. I don't want him on the team. There's too many point guards that I heard or fans talk about in the draft that we could go get, and that's why. Whether it be Eagle Demand, whether it be Boogie Flan, and I'm sure that I'm forgetting the players. Somebody Fairs, to some dude named Fairs, bro. It's again,
Jeremiah
yeah,
Jeremiah
Fears.
Jeremiah.
Fears.
yeah. Like these dudes, they hooping, bro. Like it's not just one
What
guy,
happens in the what happens in the event we don't end up with none of them players that you said?
bro.
Yeah, we're
Bro,
gonna end up.
again, what's a why is it a guarantee we gonna get Topich?
I'm not
Exactly,
saying it's
bro.
a I'm not saying it's a
It
I
ain't
guarantee
a
we
think
gonna
I
get
think
guarantee.
Topich.
Ain't a
No,
I'm not
guarantee we
saying
gonna
it's a
get none of these
guarantee,
players either.
no,
But
Lee,
what I'm
yeah,
Lee,
saying is
Lee,
but the
we
draft
got
is a
high. We
long
gonna
draft.
have
Hold up,
Lee,
the draft
Lee.
is a
We're gonna
long.
bro.
get one of them.
The draft is way down, way more down the field, bro, than actually going to trade for a player that you want. It's way
That we
more
don't
down the
want him.
field,
Who
bro.
said we want him? We don't want Topich. You want Topich.
No
Who
matter
else
No,
talk
but
what,
he
about
trying.
that's a
Topich
good
Wait,
sitting
hold
there?
on.
addition.
He trying to convince us on why he like
Topic's name
Topich or
came up,
whatever.
bro, a bunch of times, bro. Like in on all of our trade, on all of the trade
But what
scenarios,
I'm
bro.
saying, as a Nets fan, I'm asking you, as a Nets fan, I'm asking, bro. You see all of the injuries, the narrative injuries, and the truth around that.
Hmm.
Why would we? Why would we invest in a player that had a torn ACL, bro? This shit ain't no fucking scratch on the arm. Like this shit
My
is
thing,
serious, bro.
I understand that, and so was an Achilles injury and all of that. I'm not saying that to say anything, but here's the thing. All I wanted, bro, was the one to speed up the tanking process because he's injured now, and if we trade him and we trade we already know without Struder, bro, we can't win a game. So realistic, that's real shit. As soon as they took Struder out, boom, blowout, bro. We can't do shit. So my thing is like, without a point guard in general, bro, for the rest of the season, and with Cam Thomas being out for 3 to 4 weeks and being reevaluated, bro, that helps the tanking process. Number one, and we don't have to give him the keys if he's not fully healthy after this injury. My thing is bro, if we could have him as an option.
So we
That's
just
all
trading
I
for
want.
nothing.
What you mean? We trading for something? We trading to get younger. That's what we trading to do.
Yeah, but we trying
What?
to get a young nigga with old knees.
Yo,
Hey,
Word,
come on.
word.
First off, he got one bad knee,
His,
as far as I
well, that
know.
knee about to
That's too
have 10
many.
more years on it after this surgery.
Look, as far as I know, bro, he already got the surgery and he back rehabbing and doing what he supposed to do under their training staff over there. His videos
And yo,
on Twitter
he
to prove it.
young. He young,
Oh
like you
yeah,
said. He might be able to heal up quick and
but
come
that's
back,
not a
but
chance
you
that you
never know.
willing to
He
take.
could. I don't know. I haven't seen him
Hold
play
on,
like that. So I'm
hold
just
on, hold
I'm
on.
just navigating the conversation with y'all.
Right, hold on. Let's have this conversation with Cook Carter. He says you don't need an elite point guard, just a reliable guy to run the offense and pass the rock.
And
I don't
yeah,
know how much I believe that. I Cook Carter, and I think a
I
kid. I
want
think a
elite
kid.
everything.
I think a kid. I think a Kenny Anderson. I see Schroeder next to Cam Thomas. I want to keep that same thing going. I want an elite point guard, bro. I want one of these Ego Damone or Boogie Flan. I keep saying those names because that's who I want as the point guard. Dylan Harper. You know what I'm saying? If
Why
I
we
get one of
dreaming?
these points, word. You know what I'm saying? I that'd be great. So I
You
do
got
want
it.
an elite point guard, bro. I do.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Hold on, easy in the chat. Just to let you know, bro, easy, bro. A ACL injury hasn't ended an NBA player's career, bro, in over 25 years. Just to let you know, bro. I
It
could be
slowed a lot
inaccurate
of
with the
niggas
math.
down.
It did
Ain't
slow.
ain't the
Hey, it did
ain't
slow another
ACL
niggas.
what Clay got?
ACL was what Clay got, but his career ain't over, is it?
Yeah, but look at his career since the ACL.
He
Yeah,
lost.
but
He
he
lost
also
his
got
defense.
an Achilles on the other leg too, bro. You got to add that in there.
Uh,
Yeah, because he lost
that's
his
true.
defense off that. He
Yeah, he
cleared.
lost his
Yeah.
defense off the
Listen, I'm
Achilles
not
on
trying.
one leg
I'm
and
not
an ACL
disagreeing
on
with
the
you, Leaf.
other.
I'm just talking through the conversation to see what makes sense, honestly. And everybody's making valid points. But with all the injuries on this team, do you want to take on another nigga that's going to sit out for a whole year like KD did? That don't even sound right. And he
That's
don't
what
even
we
got the
do.
I
resume
mean,
KD
if we
That's
tanking,
what
shit.
we
it do
do in
sound right.
Brooklyn. We do that in
Huh?
Brooklyn. We have.
If we
Yeah, we the
tanking,
rehab
why
center, right?
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
yeah,
Come in
but
here, we
not
the
Jay,
rehab center.
but like
Our
That's
training
respectfully,
crazy,
bro.
yo.
facility is called
But Jay,
HSS.
respectfully, if we tanking,
And niggas did say my fault, Lee. Niggas did say that we got one of the best rehab staffs in the league and shit like that. Niggas
Right.
just coming
thank
here
you.
just for the doctors, bro. That's
Niggas
some
come here for the
bullshit, bro.
doctors, bro.
Niggas coming here for insurance. Niggas coming here for
Trey
the
Young
health
got
care.
his surgery in Brooklyn, and he
Niggas
don't
coming
even
here
play
just for the
for us.
health care, bro.
He just came here for the health care. So what are we saying?
My
I
daughter
don't,
tore up her knee and the same doctor that worked on Kevin Durant worked on her, Dr. Williams,
but
And
don't
Kevin
know.
Durant and Dr. Williams did his surgery where?
in Brooklyn.
Thank you.
Well,
Okay
no,
So
then.
wait though.
actually, it's in Manhattan at the HSS uh, facility on First Ave.
And that is a train wide from what borough?
So So Leaf, you think so you saying pay him for a year, you don't care how long they pay KD. You pay him like he KD. For the whole year he could sit out rehab, pay him, we good. That's what you saying.
Well, we ain't really
History
paying
doesn't
him nothing
repeat
because
itself.
but we ain't really paying him nothing because he a 12th pick. And that's number one. It's you getting him on the cheap. That's number one.
He's still a
Number
lottery pick, right?
It
And
is,
get
it
what they
is a
get
lottery
paid.
pick, but it ain't top 10, bro. Like, nah, it's different. The top 10 niggas get different money than like anybody that's
No,
not in the
of
top 10.
course, of course.
Yeah, so so
But he's
we
getting
kind of,
paid. It's there.
I mean, he getting paid
To be
pennies on the
decorating,
dollar,
to
bro.
be bench dressing.
I mean, we paying Derek Whitehead, man. I mean, it is what it is. Shit, I'm saying.
Well, once we trade niggas, he probably gonna be getting some bird.
I don't even know if he healthy. Yo, hold up, bro. Ice,
That's
is he
true.
healthy, bro?
That's true.
He healthy. He been hooping. He's been getting a little bit of his game back. I was gonna leave that for my podcast, but nah,
Oh,
he's been putting in work.
I
He's
spilled the
been putting
beans
in
on
work,
that.
bro.
I
Yeah,
spilled the beans on that. So okay.
he,
So all right.
he good.
So Derek Whitehead is getting back, and he was a 21st pick, 21st pick, whatever. I think he was picked. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was picked before or after Clowney. I don't remember who was picked first. So we hit him or
He
Clowney,
was
but
picked first. He was picked first.
yeah, he was picked first, and then and then we could possibly by getting rid of the vets, we could possibly possibly get a player that don't have to play the rest of this year just to help our quote unquote tank and have him for next year, bro. To if he's not healthy, if we realize what he is in the offseason, then we possibly get Dylan or Igor, and then he backs him up, and then we'll have an extra point guard, bro. I'm like, bro, why, niggas, I don't know, bro. Maybe you know what?
We need more than just point guards. Just say that. We
No,
need
no, no.
more than
I
just point
understand.
guards.
I understand that, but here's the thing, bro. You're starting somewhere, and like, why not start getting your positional players before this trade deadline? Why not start getting your position, all of your players that you want, all the positional players that you want. before this trade deadline that are young, that are in their young 20s and under 25 before this trade deadline ends. Why wouldn't you do that? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Niggas is hustling backwards out here, bro. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's
Yo,
going on, Ice.
Damn, shout out to the chat. Y'all going crazy. I just came back to my phone. That should say 218 comments. Heard
oh
y'all.
word. Oh
All
yeah,
right.
now
Shout out
shout
to
to
the
the
chat.
chat. I didn't know y'all was I can't see that
Nah, Cook, I
the
didn't
number
forget
of
about
comments.
the REIT.
Word, but W chat. Shout to the chat. Um, but yeah. So we agree that Jordy Fernandez is a great coach. We disagree on the how a little bit, and that's fine. Shit. 2 hours in. Hopefully the chat hitting that like button and W chat, man. Y'all in the comments heavy. Just hit the like button, subscribe for us. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to me, subscribe to the Tip Off of Brooklyn Nets podcast. Subscribe to Leaf 4788. Subscribe to this JTV. Shout out to Joey BK and PT. We
And
didn't hear
share
from
the
Joey.
live.
Word, share the live as well. We didn't hear from Joey and Joey BK in a minute. I want to kind of bring it back to Joey to get his thoughts on this. Joey, you watch college ball?
Nah, bro, I ain't been keeping up with it. So, I mean, I just look at like, I listen to some of the guys you guys bring up on the pod and I go look at some of the highlights and shit. But I haven't really watched college ball as of this season and kept up with it like that.
All right, but just the whole to the conversation of elite point guards and like how important is a point guard to the Brooklyn Nets specifically?
Oh, it's very important, man. I mean, you hear Jordy talk how he talk about the point guard is the extension of the head coach when they're on the floor. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear Jordy say that about Dennis. Like Dennis is like he's like having a coach out there. Even though he's been in the league longer, he's a point guard. He knows where guys supposed to be at. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's out there to give guidance, not only to get his points and do his job, but to also guide everybody else into doing their job. So it's a very
Yeah.
more important position in my eyes.
Word. I mean, when I look at the free agents next season, I mean, of course you hear Fox, but I don't. I'd rather go to the draft than get a free agent guard from the free agency. That's how I feel. You know what I'm
Agree.
saying?
I agree too. I'm willing to I don't know, man. I'm just pro rebuild anyway. So I want all our core young pieces. Like I want a good young point guard. I want a good wing player. And I want all, like you said, I want all those guys that come from the draft, man. I don't want to get nobody else fucking damaged goods or nobody else guy who they gave all this money to and now we taking a chance on them. I wanna get our own guy, you know what I mean, and groom them into becoming a
Right.
star.
Right. We did the again. I'm off that leap. I'm just using it for not even toe pitch,
That's
but
just my
KD.
opinion though.
Yeah, like even with KD, yeah, you're gonna let him sit for a season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but his reputation is rapport because of everything he did before he got here. But still, I'm exhausted as an Nets fan, bro. I'm
I
done.
mean,
Like
regardless
I
of the
mean,
fact, the
I
worst
like
case scenario, even
respectfully,
if we do
bro.
it through the draft, though, like even if we do it through the draft, the worst case scenario is we build a core organically. Whether even if these niggas don't pan out to be
that's what I want. That's what I
superstars,
want.
we could still build. Hold on, we could still build a solid, strong core, and we could possibly get a starter to join later. You know what I mean? Worst case
That's
scenario,
true.
we ain't gonna be a
That's true.
bad team.
So
No,
your
it's
plan
true.
is so wait a minute. So let me get this straight. Everybody is on board about the draft and getting players through the draft. Let's remind ourselves, bro. Like we got Clowney, we got Clax, we got Cam Thomas, we got Jalen Wilson. Who else we got? We got who else that we drafted that we play? Um
Dayron Sharp.
we got Dayron. We got like those is like 6 names I named on a 15 on a 12-man roster. On a 12-man roster. That's half the team. So like, and we got 6 picks coming up in this draft. It's something that Ice was talking about earlier, bro. Where we basically where 6 vets is on our team, but yet we got 6. I feel like, bro. I feel like this shit is OVO, bro. We niggas is Drake up in here, bro, with all these
What?
sixes. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nah.
so
No.
nah, for real. But the thing is that like the reality is of building a team from top to bottom, bro. At some point, you're gonna have to do it through trades and do it through free agents. I respect. I'm all in for the draft. I'm all in, bro. I'm not the great. I'm not
Bro, you
deviating
gotta
from that.
No,
have
I don't think
patience,
so. But I
bro.
think this is what I think. I think you do the core through the draft and you improve around the edges in free agency.
Right. You gotta
So
have
so so we
patience, bro.
so
You
so we ain't
gotta,
gonna make so we ain't gonna make no trades whatsoever. That's what y'all.
bro. No, not that we not gonna make trades, but I'm telling you, I feel like the trades that they trying to make is going to be for draft capital to try to improve the chances of getting a better pick this year, and for contracts, they said nothing long term, so they're not looking to keep anybody that they trade for. Like they're not
I
trying to
think the
build
Nets
from the
want to
trades.
draft their next star. I don't think we want to take
Yeah,
anybody else's star on. That's what I
they
think.
want to draft somebody, and then after they draft and finish rounding out the roster, because like you just said, they do got a good young core of people that they fuck with, or that they will likely to have. Then draft some talent, and then after that, if they feel got some.
Hello?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, Jay went out.
What happened to Jay?
Yo.
Yeah, Jay went in. Yeah, I think Jay
Yeah,
went out.
I well, I was listening to what you're saying. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
I
yeah, man, shout to Jay. Jay, that's you. All right. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
but
get you.
here's the thing though, right? We know we all want to
Go ahead,
hit
Joey.
that. We know we all want to hit the jackpot with the superstar shit, right? We know we all want to hit the jackpot. But here's the thing: even if you use those draft picks and those guys don't become those guys that everybody thought was going to become stars, it's still a highly high chance that they become still good players, good core players in the NBA. So, regardless of the fact, you can still get a
True.
good quality player. I mean, teams improve around the edges all the time, bro. They look for a
Yeah,
core and then they improve around that. That's what they do. They're
And
gonna
that's what
and
we
and
continue
and,
to
doing.
do
and
that.
I'm and, and
That's
I'm
what we
and guess
doing.
what? And yeah, I understand that. We could do that in the draft, but we could also do that via trades and via free agency as well, bro. So I'm not really deviating from anything draft oriented, bro. Like when it comes to the draft, we all on the same page. But I would like to add something in addition to that, bro. While we still trying to figure out like the draft portion or the draft setup and the lottery setup. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, the lottery ain't even come out yet. I would like to to start getting some young pieces that's like 23 or 24 years old to add as some role players on this team because guess what? The veteran players is on their way out. All of the veteran players that you talked about over the age of 25. We talked about Cam Johnson. We talked about Finney Smith. We talked about Struder, Bogdanovich, and Ben is never gonna play basketball again probably after this year. And I would like to, and me personally, bro, I would at least like to replace them niggas with niggas that's around Claxton age, that's 25 or 24. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like when we say yo, we gonna have to trade some of these vets. Who are we realistically trading for? I gave niggas an option at least. Nobody else said who we was trading for. Nobody.
I don't know. Like I was saying, my fault. Somebody called me, but I just from the shit that I was hearing, nobody. They don't want to take on anybody that they building with. They just trying to get rid of shit to improve in the draft. Really,
Exactly.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, I ain't gotta have no trade packages because with $90 million worth of cap space, any and everybody we want to come to this team, you gonna hear about it. We ain't
That's
even
true
gotta do
too.
nothing as content creators. Just wait and see.
Let's
right?
say we get a couple of young guys in the draft that turn out to be all right. We might be that young, exciting young team on the uprise that other stars may want to come here and play with later on in their career. You don't know that.
You know
I'm
what I'm
Bro,
telling you,
saying?
they,
So,
somebody
hold on.
said it
First,
before.
that man ain't staying in Minnesota. I know that for sure. I know that for
I
sure.
mean,
And I'm not
but
saying that we gonna get
ultimately,
him, but he ain't staying there.
He
All
do
right.
look unhappy.
Okay. Look. He look
But
unhappy
or
now. He look
yeah, no, right
unhappy
now.
now. Yeah, like that now. Now that shit ain't going his way, and he got that
No,
shot
you
at
ain't
the
hear what he said?
he
You ain't
called
hear
them
his
niggas
interview? He
Soft.
said,
Soft. Yeah, I seen
yeah,
that.
yeah, he was saying
immature. He
everybody
said they was
soft. He was
immature.
saying immature. And from what I interpreted from that was that in the locker room, they trying to hold people accountable instead of like figuring it out. Niggas is arguing back, calling each other bitches and like, doing that instead of trying to actually get better. Like they just point fingers at each other and acting like little kids. That's what it sounded like he was saying.
Yeah, that's what it do
I
sound
mean,
like.
I really don't want to interpret nothing, bro, because shit, just a couple of months ago, them niggas is in the Western Conference Finals, and now they struggling a little bit because they made one trade that they was supposed to make. Karl Anthony Towns fitted them niggas very very well, but at the same
Right.
time, bro, but at the same time they traded for him. They traded him to the Knicks and shit, and they got Julius Randle. And Julius Randle is playing well, but like the team ain't really adjusting in terms of chemistry, and you see it.
Right.
Those
You know what I'm
niggas is
saying?
I
pissed
mean,
off
but it
at each
takes
other.
time though. You see that, Mikal is struggling with the Knicks. It takes time. I mean, they both of those teams got new personnel in major parts in a new system that ain't
Mikel
played
is
with each
trash,
other.
man. Fuck that.
I
I
mean,
ain't doing no shit.
you said what?
Mikel is ass, bro. Like it's over with, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I
now
mean, I try to give him some grace though, bro, because he in a new
I
team.
only gave him a grace, bro, by saying, bro, he played his best basketball in a Nets uniform, and that is facts. Again, nobody will dispute me on that at all.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is both the Knicks and Minnesota are kind of like it don't look like nobody really won that trade as of yet. You can't really tell who won it.
I
You
mean,
can't.
you're right because if the Knicks is behind Orlando and Paolo ain't even playing, bro. Like, I mean, realistically,
Shit,
it's not.
realistically, they playing better without Paolo.
They are playing better without
And
Paolo.
I like Paolo. I keep telling you that, but I told you I'll be watching Orlando. They playing better
That
without Paolo.
nigga Franz, bro,
They
is
they
going
11,
crazy.
I guess 12-1 now without Paolo.
Damn, 12
The
and one.
But
defense is fucking
Jay, you know why that is? Because hold on, go ahead. I'll be
They've
right
been
back.
playing together for a few years. They got a little bit of continuity. They probably got Franz running whatever Paolo was running, and Franz was probably studying Paolo shit from jump.
They've been in the league longer than Paolo too, though. Franz and them been in a little while. Wasn't he like with Chicago or Minnesota or some shit
No,
before
no,
he?
Franz was in the same draft as Cam Thomas, bro. Like that was
For
number one.
real?
Yeah, he was.
Damn, I thought he was in a little longer than that.
Franz went top 10 in that draft. Right.
Yeah.
I always thought Franz was better than Scotty Barnes,
I
bro.
told y'all
Yo,
for the
Personally.
past couple seasons, watch out for OKC and watch out for goddamn Orlando, man.
yeah.
Both of
Hold
them
on.
teams is the way they
Right.
building. I just fuck with it.
And
Hold
y'all
on.
niggas
Right.
laughing,
Hold
but
on.
I don't think
I
Detroit is
want
too
us
far
to do the
behind,
same
bro.
shit they doing.
Right. Hold on. I was trying to say that when Paolo was here, because he the number one pick and he good as he is, excuse me, they never thought about making Franz Wagner over like the one option over Paolo. Now that Paolo's not in the lineup, they made him the one option. I bet you when Paolo come back, they might is they going to alternate that one option. You feel what I'm saying? The Wagner, he probably going to get more shots. It's going to be a little different, bro. That 12 and record, that 12-1 record mean that speak volumes. You know what I mean? So,
I don't know.
and, I'm only saying that to say a good coach doesn't quote unquote need a top three pick. And I'm just playing that fan advocate. Need a top three pick to do what he need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you see what he doing with Wagner, and he wasn't a top three. I think he was number 6. He was what was he? What was Wagner? Help me out. What was Wagner? What did he
Uh,
get drafted? He was his same draft as
no,
Cam Thomas.
they
And he was
11-5 without Paolo. My bad. Bro.
11-5. Okay. But but Wagner, he got drafted at what, number 6? What was it? Y'all know?
I don't even know.
I'm gonna help you out. He was drafted number 8. I just looked it up. 8.
Number. All right, good looking. See, that's what I mean. He number 8, bro. Like the coach is still whatever system he got going. That solid coaching is working. Because as soon as a superstar leaves, and if it's not a good coach, that team look bad. That's just
But
how
no,
it is. They don't win no games.
What I would say
that's what
about
I say.
that,
Paolo Beccaro sums up Magic's 12-1 run without him.
yeah, what I was gonna say, that team is
Crazy.
built to sustain the injury because you got your number 2 that's capable of doing number 1 things, and that's how you know what I'm saying. The rest of the team is still the same, but
That's
you got
true.
you got another guy that's capable of scoring that much, and that's how their team is built. You know what I mean? Is a good building team the way they built it.
Right. And not only that, even though Franz ain't been in the league that long, I still feel like he's seasoned though, because since he been in the league, he been playing and competing and getting his ass whipped. So he finally, like, you know what I mean? Like he finally there now. Like he gets it, you know? He's hot. He's big on the international side of the basketball. We all know what he did with Germany and shit. So he's a nice little player, man. Like he came in the league, he got drafted, he took his bumps and bruises with Orlando, and now they starting to learn how to win together as a team. And you know, him leading the charge and shit.
That's facts.
And look, I ain't got my laptop in front of me, but when you talk about the process and Jay talk about doing what they did, bro, they draft pick, they lottery situation was great. They had like a top. Paulo was number 1. Wagner was like not the same draft, but he was like a top 8 pick. So they got like 2 top 10 picks in the same lineup, bro. That's tough. That's tough, bro. If
And
we
they
could
got
get
his twin brother, or ain't that a twin?
Yeah, I think so.
It's higher
Yeah,
they
but
get
not
him
only
too.
that, hey Breezy, they signed Anthony
So he is
Black.
younger brother.
Hold on. Anthony Black
brother.
was picked like number 9, right?
But
Anthony Black.
They drafted
He a top
the
10
younger
pick too?
brother
Yeah.
and traded for the older brother.
Am I
but
not
what's
bugging? Ain't Anthony Black a number 10 pick, a number 9 pick, top 10 pick?
So they got 3 top 10. So they got 3 top 10 picks in their starting lineup.
Yes.
Okay.
And they don't
now,
use one. One of them, Cole Anthony, he was a top 10 pick, I believe.
Yeah, he was too. Hold on.
Right.
I think he was too.
But he doesn't start.
Yeah,
He's a
Anthony
buck.
Black was number 6.
And you know he played next to Cam Thomas in high school at Oak Hill.
Yeah, he was his backcourt mate.
Yeah. Bucket.
Yep. Now hold on. And now look, Cook Carter said we need that, Breezy.
So, yo, Breezy,
that's what we need.
Anthony, hold on, y'all. Anthony Black was picked number 6. He was the 6th pick.
See what I'm saying? That's so. Hold on. That's 3 top 10
I thought you
picks in the starting. Right. But hold on. That's 3 top picks, 3 top 10 picks in the starting lineup. So what I'm saying is, you keep Cam Thomas. That's 127 picks. So that's not really what I'm trying to say. But this next draft, I think we could get 2 top 10 picks. If we could get 2 top 10 picks and we got Cam Thomas, I'm not saying we're going to compete and win a chip. That's how you build. That's how you build.
We could build through the draft. We could do this thing through the draft.
That's what Jay said. Or do the same way that Orlando did it. And that's what I'm saying. We should do it the same way.
I've been saying that the same way Orlando did it and the same way OKC did it. And at the end of the day, everybody keeps saying that, if it ain't in the top 5, it ain't in the top 10, it's not valuable. I think that it's a lot of players that are still going to be valuable if you know how to pick. Like, because outside of the top 5, y'all just named a couple players that we could use on our team now outside of the top 5.
Because
like
Jay, you know why they saying that though?
Look, number 8. You said number 8 and number 6, both outside of the top 5. And I was looking at, remember when we played, what was that, Atlanta? That kid Dyson Daniels. I just looked him up too, because that kid is a defensive specialist. He's getting mad steals out here. He was defense locking shit up versus us, but he was an 8th pick too, outside of the top 5, but still valuable. Like,
right.
But I don't know.
But that's
No,
what I'm
that's
saying. That's what I'm saying.
But you
you
don't
on the
want that
song.
Listen,
level
you
player.
know why they saying that,
You want
Jay?
the Paolo level player.
Hold on, because niggas want the superstar, so they feel like if they ain't in the lottery, they ain't in the top 5, they might not get a superstar. But that goes back to my point, what I was saying earlier. Just because we don't get a superstar, don't mean we can't get a nice young stud core player who could be a core piece of this team moving forward. Feel me? Even if we pick outside of that top 5, we can still get a nice little player, man, and still keep improving around the edges as we go on through the draft. But
Can I
Right.
rebut that? You have to do everything in your power out of what you can control to make sure you draft top 5 in this draft so that you can lay a foundation for your rebuild and you don't have to rebuild for 20 years. The Orlando rebuild was over the moment they got Paolo. That's just 2 years ago. That's
No,
the
because
type of
they
rebuild
got.
I'm looking for.
So how the hell they got Anthony
Word.
Black in 2023?
Well, that
So,
was 1 year after.
right.
Was
So
still
hold on, hold
building.
on.
You know what I'm
Right. So hold
saying?
on. No, no,
They
no. Let's
they tanked.
but let's break it down. Let's slow it down. So what? How many seasons for the rebuild to happen? Let's be exact. How many seasons did it take for Orlando Magic a
with the
rebuild to
with
happen?
with the new GM. That took 3 years.
3 years for them to compete. I mean, they went to the playoffs last year. You would say they competing for. They trying to go far, bro. They trying to go past the first round this season. So they in contention now.
Yeah, yeah. They one of the better teams when Paolo's healthy, and the other components of the team are only going to get better. They're all young.
that's OKC East right there, man.
They
Real
said
shit.
that right here it says Magic have been rebuilding. They moved health. Gary
Yeah.
Harris established a deep culture.
You
You
know,
broke up. I didn't hear you.
They
Yeah, you
said,
gotta stay close to the mic. Stay close to the mic,
my
Jay.
bad. My bad. I said Orlando Magic have been rebuilding since 2021. Their team has moved on from the core players of Markel Fultz and Gary Harris and established a defensive culture.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what we
2021.
want.
So all right, so yeah, are Nets fans willing to do that? So is this a rebuild year? This is one of those years, right? That's fair to say,
facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
right?
This is the
N-
first
n-
year of it.
the
Actually.
first year of it, right?
Yeah.
So no, I just want to be on the same page because some fans think we should scratch everything and just start next season. I want to say I disagree. I think we start in this season. This season, new head coach. This is the first season of the rebuild. This is where we at.
Correct.
Yeah. And
But
I
right.
be saying I agree with Pod, but I don't think Sean Marks is going to see it that way of 2 years of just bottoming out. You know what I mean? I don't think he's
But
gonna do that.
how can he not? If he paid a premium to get these picks back,
He
to
don't
get
got no
your
fucking choice in the
to get
matter.
to
He
get
does though.
Unless he want, the only other choice he got is to take these picks and do something dumb and go out there and trade them for a star.
No, what I'm saying, right? Because I keep saying you got so many young players as it is already, right? But just like Paul said, you don't have that. You don't have an Ace Bailey on this team, so you would want to get that. But if he does get that, like that's it. Like you got so many young players already. Plus you got 6 picks in the draft. That's what I'm saying. So your
Right.
whole
That's what
roster,
Leaf was saying.
is
look.
already so young already that you're not gonna keep it
But
that way. Then you try to
Ice,
tank
what he's
again.
gonna try to build is a juggernaut. He's trying to get up. The reason why the vets aren't traded
See,
yet
that's the problem, bro.
is he's holding out for more picks in this draft because it would be great. Like, just think about this. It's great to get Ace Bailey, but imagine just because you were in it to win it, just because you added some more chances to the pot with the 76ers first round pick. Now you have a chance to have Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper, or Ace Bailey and Igor Demin.
That's all I'm
That
talking about.
like you gotta give yourself the opportunity. It's not the odds are against you, no doubt. But if your Sean Marks has to give himself every opportunity for something like that
A
to
fighting
happen
chance.
because
Yeah. You gotta give him
that's
gotta give himself a fighting chance, bro.
All
For
right.
real.
So look at it like this though, because I'm looking at it how he would look at it.
I told you, if Sean Moss do that, all is forgiven. If he get Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper from Rutgers into the NBA together, all is forgiven.
right. Imagine you have Ace Bailey on one wing and you have Cam Thomas on the other wing, and you have and you have Dylan Harper. Just decide, am I passing it off to one of these two, or am I taking it straight to the cup and no one can stop me? That's that's the opportunity at hand, gentlemen. And that's
I,
our team for 10 years. And
I,
while
I
they're
get,
going through growing pains, and that's gonna be a fun ass season. Like, let's say you get those two players. Even if we're losing, it's gonna be a fun ass season with Jordy coaching them up, and you go into the lottery again the next year. And if you could add any one of the three, there's four players, but I would say there's
But
three.
that's why I'm all for trading people for picks in this year's draft. If we gotta package some picks up to trade up, even though everybody's saying we can't trade up, but shit, enough picks, maybe they will.
Yeah,
And on top of that, I I understand everybody keep talking about trading people, but I don't understand how we trade. Like, who can we trade to that is tanking or go get a good draft pick, but wants to do better?
OKC, OKC,
Yeah,
OKC
because
has
they got
OKC or
other people
Orlando.
draft picks. Because they
OKC
yes,
got
and
other
OKC
people.
Orlando.
has
They got
Phillies
other
pick.
people draft picks.
Yes,
Yeah,
they have Phillies and the Clippers pick. OKC needs Cam Johnson. Trade
Yeah,
them
he would
Cam
fit nice over
Johnson.
there because he's a nice vet to go along with a little championship run they
and he
trying to
got a
do.
West
And the
Coast
one
play
thing they
style
can't
anyway.
do consistently is shoot threes. Voila. Here's you got a 6'8" 3-point shooter. There you go.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, that makes sense though. Moving
I
Cam
do.
to OKC.
And they can't even use all
Cam
these
Johnson?
draft picks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it makes
They
sense for
can't
both
Yo,
even use
sides
Breezy
all
though.
these
No
popped out
shade.
draft
like the
picks.
boogeyman.
It's making sure.
What Cam? Somebody said Cam? Who said trade Cam?
He must be Cam Johnson. Must be him.
Yo, he thought I was talking
Nah,
about
that
Cam
it was.
Thomas.
It
Yo,
was.
that
Yeah,
It
that
was.
no,
is
Nah,
no,
he was
cause
just trying to make sure.
now you know it's like
yo
a
breezy.
banter. Like I'm listening and I'm like typing this shit because I'm in the chat too. But then I
Breezy.
heard y'all
There is
say that, but I was
All he heard,
wide
hey,
woke.
hey, all he heard was Cam. Yo, all he heard was Cam, and his antennas went up.
like,
right.
Yeah.
hold on, what? Hold on,
Yo, Breezy. I want you
huh?
to
Yeah,
ignore those reports of them trading Cam Thomas. There is no way in hell a rebuilding team is trading Cam Thomas. The reason why they haven't signed Cam Thomas yet is because they want to have the ultimate granddaddy um uh uh cap space for the next 2 years. They're trying to finesse this whole shit. They're gonna get Ben off the books,
right.
and to be able to hit the salary floor, they're gonna give Cam Thomas his money. You don't have to worry about
Facts.
that. Not one bit. He's not getting traded.
Appreciate that. I
I
appreciate
almost
that.
disagree with that. I feel like they are trying to lowball Cam, and Cam is not going for it. And I think they're gonna allow him to shop other deals and match it. I hope
yeah,
that's not the case.
yeah,
I
Nah,
hope
yeah.
I
that's
don't.
not
I
the
don't look at
case.
it like that.
It's-
I think they're going to allow Cam to hit the market. I think they're going to allow Cam to see what his value is worth
Value
in the
is
market. The market
Yeah,
will
right.
dictate his value, and
right.
whatever anybody give him on the offer sheet, the Nets are going to match it.
Correct.
So I think
right.
they're just using the market to dictate Cam's value before they don't want to sign him now. They want to wait later on.
Yeah,
Right.
because
If
the
you
problem
hold
is
all the cards, why if you hold all the cards, why give up your leverage? He can go out into the
See,
market
but
and see who's
I
willing to
think they
give him the
should.
offer sheet.
I feel like they should pay him just off general principle, though, just
No,
off loyalty, just
they,
off.
they
They should.
can't
He
though.
shouldn't have to go out and fucking find his value. You should know my value because I work for you, and I'm
Now,
putting in the value for you all the time.
I see
but
what you're
Yeah,
saying,
that's
but
true.
it's a
the
business though. It's a business at the end of the day,
the
bro.
problem is with that, right? Loyalty is cool, but what you know what I mean? His like I said before, have the NBA
Bro,
see him one way, have the NBA see him as a six man. The other half
Let,
see him as the upcoming rising superstar. So where is his? You
right.
know what I'm saying? Where does the money? That's the problem.
but
Everybody
But
don't
hold
see
on.
him as
Let's
a
hold on.
superstar.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I've
Let's
Let,
ask.
let
paid
me
my
let me
contract the whole time
Hold
that
on.
I've been
bring it
here.
from
I've
another
been better,
perspective
and
real
I've
quick,
done
fellas.
everything.
Right.
Let me
Yeah, go
bring it
ahead.
from another perspective.
Go ahead.
Cam might not want to sign now. Cam might be thinking in his head, like, listen, I know if I ball out this season, I'm gonna get way more offered to me than if I was to sign now. He probably betting on himself. We don't
That
know that. So they both probably waiting to the end of the season
But,
is over
but
with
Listen.
to take care of
Listen.
that
Hold
that's
on.
business.
probably exactly what it is. They offered him something, and it's like, what? All right, wait till you see what I'm about to do this year. Because
Right.
fuck that.
But
That's not enough.
right. But maybe y'all all right. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of this and that, right? But at the end of the day, somebody like Cam Thomas for verbatim saying that Brooklyn is like his second home because he got drafted here, and he knows. And I get this from the Draymond Green podcast. He knows that he don't get the respect and honor he deserved being the top scorer he is in the league, like other top scorers are where they are respectively. He don't get that same recognition, but he always mentions how he does get the love from the fans. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say you don't know how a different fan base is going to react to you from as a player, as a person. But me personally, I see the report he gets from the fans. I went to the Cobble Hills, see the fans came out. It was a pack. It was a pack. It was packed in there, bro. It was nowhere to sit. I had to stand. And I'm saying that to
In the
say,
room only.
right. I'm saying that to say he got drafted here. A dream, like again, he got a lot of support from the fans, and I think that is part of the reason why he is willing to stay. The fans might be part of the reason why he stay opposed to leave, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know how fans are. Fans are finicky, but Brooklyn, we've been spreading love to Cam Thomas for the most part.
He
He,
can't leave though. That's the thing. He can't leave. Anything that they could give him the max, or they could wait for a team to offer him the max. If a team doesn't offer him the max, they just gonna match what the market says his value is. He's not
Right.
going anywhere. Cam Thomas is gonna be a net for the next 5 years,
Right.
at least.
And not
I
only
was
that, I think Cam Thomas is more valuable on the Brooklyn
music to
Nets
my
than any other
ears.
team in the league, if that makes sense. Like as far as money goes, like I don't see nobody playing OD money to you know to pry Cam away from the Nets. Not
see.
saying they're gonna offer him a
I
pretty
disagree
penny.
with that. I disagree with that too. But that's why the Nets not paying him because they don't see it neither. They like, yo, man, we're offering you a fair salary. You should stay here. But
This
I
is what
think
I think. I think the Nets
Cam
are
want to be
no
paid like them Jason Tatum's and everybody else
right.
on the
I,
list
I
that
think the
score as
Nets
much as him.
I think the Nets know he's probably more than likely not going to get paid like that, and I think they are comfortable with offering him anything that is matched, that they can match, that is offered to
Hmm.
him. They can match it. So I think they feel like
I
they got
agree.
the leverage.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. Like once for restricted free agents, there's a reason why players spend the first 10 years with the team that drafted them most times, right? Like not everybody is SGA where you get traded in the first 2 years since you were drafted.
Kawhi,
Um,
they thank Kawhi for that.
oh hell's yeah, they that's one of the greatest
Yeah,
heights
that
of
was
all
Paul
time.
George, I think, though. He got moved
It
for
was
Paul
Paul
George.
George, yeah.
No, Kawhi said he didn't he didn't believe him yet. He wasn't that good, so they want to get rid of him. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
word?
Yeah, Kawhi. Yeah, and Ty Lue said he rushed. He told Kawhi, like, you rushing. You just give him a little bit to get acclimated, and he was like, nah, let's move off him, and that's why he got traded.
Yep.
That's
Damn, that
crazy
makes
work.
sense.
It's
Because
crazy
you know
work.
Kawhi is there to win a championship. He ain't got no time to be fucking around. Like,
See, and again, that's what I'll be saying too. We got to be careful because that's another superstar having a bigger voice in the locker room than the head coach. And look how that turned
right.
out. Paul George wound up getting traded. They ain't really, you know what I mean, get to the Western Conference Finals and win it. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's over with for the Clippers, bro. They got a
But
new stadium and all that, but I still feel like they real close to being in rebuild mode. Very close.
can I say this too though, real quick? So this NBA shit is real strategic too, bro. You don't think the Brooklyn Nets did their homework and know everybody's cap situation and know who can offer Cam money and who can't?
Yep.
So they're probably
Yeah,
looking at it like it ain't too many teams that can offer him the type of money he's probably looking for in the first place. So they feel comfortable waiting it out and negotiating and waiting for him to hit the market and letting him letting the market dictate his value.
I seen Adar SL in the comments, like on a different stream, basically saying Cam could get the biggest pay from us or Washington. I don't know how much validity that is. I just know that we could match it. We
Yeah,
Washington
but what I'm
can't.
saying is ain't too many teams out there in the first place that's got the money to give them right now with their cap situation.
Yeah, like even though a team like Washington has cap space, they can't outbid us.
Who the fuck want to
Like
go to Washington?
But why would he go to
exactly.
Washington? It don't make sense because oh boy is over there. That from Golden
Jordan
State.
Poole.
Yeah,
Cool.
Jordan Poole. That's they the same player almost. Not saying they the same player, but they do the same type of shit. They too small, scoring undersized guards.
Yep. There's no way. Like there's like I said, Cam Thomas is gonna be on the Nets
I,
for the next
I
five
mean,
years at
what
least.
is the Wizards going to
Yeah.
pick Cam Thomas up and think they got a big three with Poole and Kuzma and Cam Thomas? That's
No,
not
no, no,
championship.
no, no,
They
no.
ain't
I think we the logical choice. Like again, to your point, and just the way the business of basketball and the media and all of that, you're gonna have people entertain the conversation. But at the end of the day, the logical choice for Cam Thomas and the Brooklyn Nets is to stay. The Brooklyn
exactly,
Nets,
Breezy.
for
It's
right,
not
for,
Facts.
it's not just
hold
the
on, hold on.
logical choice. It's the
Yeah,
most it's the most business in terms of just feasibility. It you're never gonna let Cam Thomas walk out the door and not get nothing back for him.
True,
mm-hmm.
but it makes sense on both sides, right? Because like I said, who the hell is going to give Cam Thomas that type of money to feel like he's going to come to their team and be like a third star or a second star or first star? Not trying to downplay Cam, but not too many teams even
Phoenix.
got that type of money in the
I
first
don't know.
place.
Do Phoenix
Just
got money?
you said what?
I said, do Phoenix?
Nah, they
Phoenix got
paying
money?
KD Booker. They was paying
In
Paul Wild
Bill,
Oh
crazy,
yeah, I
in
get. Yeah,
Bill.
you're right.
and
You're
now
right.
Bill, bro. They
So
I
it
they
just
just
asked.
makes
I just
sense.
asked because I'm just trying to think of teams that would want him. I know any team that got KD or Kyrie on them, if they could get Cam Thomas, they would love it.
Yeah, and see, I mean, he could go to Dallas, but Dallas ain't. I mean, nah, I don't see it. No, I don't see it. But
he
my
should
thing
be
is,
here, man.
it makes sense business
Of
wise from
course,
both.
Cam Thomas and Luca and Kyrie on one court basketball court.
bro. We could have had KD, Kyrie, and Cam Thomas on the floor, but coaches never let them get no burn. I still say during that fucking
They only
shit
played
when
18
when
times together.
well, I ain't even add Harden. I'm just talking about if Cam Thomas was there.
Oh,
Right.
But
okay.
because he was there and he wasn't
What?
getting no burn at all. Like I
How many
still
times did
stand
they play
by
Can't,
if
together?
can't, but
during
60
in the
times?
playoffs, if Cam Thomas got burned over Joe Harris, we would have never lost.
Jay,
That's
how
true.
many times did
Cam Thomas just makes too much.
Kyrie and KD play together? Like 60?
Yeah, some shit like that, right, Breeze?
Yeah,
Breeze know the exact number.
Cam Thomas makes
Yeah,
too much. Cam
There
How
Thomas.
was
many
no
how many games?
opportunity.
Because he kept putting the number of games, how many games Tatum and Brown played together against how many KD and Kyrie played together. And if you
Yeah,
add Harden to that, it was only 18 games, like y'all said,
18
and they
games.
won like
right.
16 of them.
Yep.
Right.
Cam,
It was different. We always had variables like it was Kyrie and Harden or Kyrie and Katie or Katie and Harden, but it was
Yep.
never just them three together.
I
But when
think they
you
only
look
played
at
like 16 games together or some shit like that.
I
right,
believe
right,
it.
but when you look at
We've been
when you
saying
look
that
at
for like
Tatum,
the last 10 minutes.
but when you look at Tatum and Brown, they played over 200 games together.
Yep.
So
Yo,
Yeah.
that's a
the night
big difference,
the,
major difference. You know what
the
I mean?
the
But
night
to
they
be fit,
traded Harden, I said they was gonna come out. I don't know if they did it yet or when they're gonna do it, but it's gonna be a 30 for 30 called 16 games. This is the greatest team that never was.
Yo.
And that's gonna be some shit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
60,
some shit
I
to
mean,
ESPN
happen.
60 for
I mean, a
60.
lot of had to do with the COVID, the COVID shit, and Kyrie not wanting to play, and the team saying he couldn't play. I know the whole shit that went on with that.
Hold on, yeah, hold on. Delissa Muthari, she said, "How would y'all feel if we decided to draft Derek Queen out of Maryland if we move on from Clax? Y'all know who that is?
Yes, I do. Ah, yo,
Yeah, I
he's
know.
he's out of he plays for Maryland now. He was Cooper Flagg's teammate in high school. Used to be a little chubbier. Co MVP at Brand Jordan, or was it or was it McDonald's? One of the big things. Like people usually doubt him because he's a little doughy. He's
I gonna
a little
call that
like
man a little doughy.
Chubby.
He's shorter than
Chubby.
Clark, though.
he's 6'8". He's 6'8".
Yeah, he's shorter than Clark.
They're saying
Definitely.
6'10", but everybody's saying wait for the NBA combine to see what he measures. But he's been the best player on Maryland. He's like the young black Jokic. He could pass, he could bring the ball up, and he's just
Where do
Yo,
where do
why
you
I
think he
feeling like
fall? Where is he going to be in the draft? In your opinion?
they got him in the 20s right now, but I think the way he's played, he's averaging 25. I don't think a dude who averages 25 is gonna go less than top
So
15.
he played with his back to
Uh,
the basket.
You
Not
do
really.
But see,
He
that
plays like a mixture of Jokic and what was his name? Al Jefferson. Like he just scores around the basket, but at the same time, it's like he's really really skilled, and
crafty.
he's gonna be better in the NBA. The only thing that could stop him is
uh,
if he's too short. He might
Yo,
be
can I
too
ask y'all
short.
this?
Hold on,
I like Austin Noel
hold on.
over him. I'm
Breezy,
not
can I
even
ask a
Right,
gonna lie.
question?
right. Hold on, Joey. Let I ask the question, but let Joey answer the question. I mean, let I say Joe.
Ella. Okay.
Yeah, let
So
LM answer the
here's my
question.
thing. Because I keep seeing fans. I don't know. It's feeling like fans are starting to give up on Claxton, bro. How do y'all feel about Claxton's performance tonight? And are people starting to feel like he's more expendable now than he was a couple years ago?
he's starting to piss me off. That
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
tell you
LM.
that.
No,
Right,
I
LM.
know
How you
he's
feel about
having.
that, LM? Let LM
Um,
respond. We ain't hear from LM yet.
I think he definitely, to me, he's expendable at this point. I mean, if you can get something better for Clarks, then I'll say go ahead and do it. I mean, I applaud the loyalty, you know what I'm saying? But at this point in time, I feel like there's definitely better centers out there, especially in this draft that you can get.
Word.
Like, I mean, I like us. I feel like Austin Noel out of Georgia would be a good pick for us. If you're talking about a Claxton
Okay.
replacement,
He's a
like
four though.
he a four, but he looked like he can grow bigger than Clax. Like he already at this
Yeah,
point, he got some size on. He got size
yeah,
on him. He can shoot the three better. He looked
yeah.
like he can put the ball on the floor better. He got a little bit of self creation in his game. Because when he was playing with Cooper at he played with Cooper in high school,
Yep.
and he
And
showed he
Derek
can
Queen.
create. right? He showed he can create. He got that in his game. He can create his own shot. But Georgia's just letting him get the green light in terms of shooting. I would like his potential better than Claxton. If Claxton was to leave, I wouldn't mind picking up an Austin Noel. Like I just at this point, I mean, you see Clowney coming into the game. He's shooting threes. He's spacing the floor. He's playing defense. Like I just don't know what Claxton. I know he's a really good defender, but I mean, at this point, the offense just looks bad, and he fails at defending bigger bigs.
All
Like
right, so
everybody just
we
Breeze, when
going
you have a sec,
LM.
I'll touch up on Clax if you can.
All right, yeah,
Mhm.
LM, we gonna follow up on these sentences because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm falling back from Clax too. I was a big advocate for Clax, and when he was playing way better than he playing right now. He definitely looked like he mentally tapped out. I know he wanted the contract, but now I'm not so sure that he want to be here. But he definitely
Yo, I
did. He
told you,
felt like
man.
he
He taking
he
advice from his veteran, man.
No, I think he knows he's getting traded.
So some people are saying
could
he's
be,
still hurt. That's why he playing like this. Y'all believe that?
Maybe, but
maybe.
still,
Yeah, I
his
think it's that
veteran.
He
too.
might
But
he
I
might
don't
be
I
hurt,
don't like
but
I
I
don't
think he
like
knows he's getting traded.
Maybe,
I think
maybe,
yeah, but
maybe his
I don't
veteran. Oh wait. Maybe his veteran.
one
Maybe
mic.
hold on, wait. Maybe his veteran is telling him how to deal with a back injury. Maybe you just go out there and you don't give 100% because you might re-injure yourself. So you just go out there and you just do what you do. You don't give your all to this team. Are they giving their all to you? Know what I mean? Like he's getting those type of speeches from his veteran. So
Mm.
gotta.
that was
Yeah, I
mad
don't know.
after school special right there. Like that was emotional.
I'm saying that's what they doing. Like when you and I'm
he,
just giving y'all a scenario because I feel like
he might
when
just
you
suck
in the
though.
lock,
He might just not be good.
bro, he used to
Facts.
show more hustle than that. I said that the night when he didn't jump to block that Jason Tatum layup to take the lead, he just stood there and watched him. Clax would never do that, bro. I don't know. He never did that any other time. He always contest at least at the rim like
Right.
that. He
He would
just
have
let
He
met
that
him.
got
nigga score.
He would have
he
met him
got
at the
that
summit.
contract.
Damn, I
Hey,
remember that play too, Jay.
back injuries
He,
are serious.
I
I ain't
remember
never
that.
seen
I
him do that
remember
shit.
that
That
play
shocked
too.
me for him to just stand there and watch like that.
Yeah,
Like
but he got his
that's some Ben
contract.
Simmons shit.
He got his contract. He's signed. And
The
now
back end,
and he went and he told Sean Marks, he said to Sean Marks, "Am I getting traded? I'm seeing stuff on the internet." And Sean Marks was like, "Yo, anybody could get it."
So here's my thing. Is
So,
it is it
and
here's my
since
thing. Is it
then,
is it because
and
he's not
since then,
is it
anybody
because
could
he's
get it.
not good? Is it because he's mentally checked out? Is it because he's still a little bit hurt and he's still
It's
trying
a
to get
little
his
bit of
legs
all
Let
these
back?
things.
Yeah,
right.
maybe it's all that shit.
Let Dylan respond to that after Joey asks that. I think we gonna spoke on it, but Dylan, go ahead, Joey.
No, I
You
was
said
gonna
Joey.
say, what do you think the issue is with him? Is he just not good, or is he mentally checked out because he got paid already, or is it because he's probably still trying to come back from the injury from earlier this year? What do y'all think it, or do you think it's a mixture of all three?
I would definitely say it's a mixture, just because, like somebody said before, back injuries are serious. The one thing that I will say though is if you look at his stats since KD and Kyrie left, he's progressively gotten worse each and every year, whether it be points, rebounds, blocks, free throw percentage. Everything for him has gone down, and for me, I would I would say, and I'm a big Clax guy. I absolutely have loved him for his tenure here, but I would say that he is replaceable. And the only reason that I say that is if you look at this draft class, you have Derek Queen, Johnny Broom, Kaman Maluch, Savannah Mirovic, Rocco
So
Zakarsky.
Kalkbrenner
Like
is
there,
better
So
than him.
hold on,
but there's
Dylan.
guys
Is
out there that can be better, and
Dylan,
you also have a
hold on,
potentially
Dylan.
talented
Dylan,
Dayron Sharp.
Kalkbrenner is better than him. Tell me
Who?
I'm
Hold on,
wrong.
Who did you
hold on.
say?
I said Kalkbrenner from Creighton, the 7-2 kid that scored 49 to start the season.
he's on
Yeah,
my list. He's on my
he has
list.
potential. I have to
Yeah.
see more of him because the team that he did that against was pretty ass. So like, and that doesn't take away from the fact that he put up those numbers in the college games. That's still, you know, eye-opening, but I'd have to see more of him before I can really, say that he has the potential to be better than Claxton. The guys in this draft that I can see being better than him are Derek Queen and Kaman Marouche. Those are like the
So
two
right.
guarantees.
Right. Hold on. Let me say this. I wanted to get to Dorlisa Mutari's comment. She says, Derek Queen reminds her of Alperen Sengun, Jokic, and Vlade Divac. What's the validity to that right there?
I mean, I can tell you right now, I know that he's averaging about 20 points, and I think it's 8 rebounds a game. He's got some playmaking numbers as well. Let me check on that real quick.
He's a dancing bear.
This season,
they don't, the way they play him to score. So he doesn't get to pass as much. In high school, he passed way more, and he put on a show at the McDonald's All-America game. Like he was lighting it up.
He's averaging 16 points, 8 rebounds, 2.6 assists, and he's shooting 60.3.
He's a beast. Say it again, Dylan. You broke up a little bit.
Or if he has, he missed them all. So
say it
Can you
again.
hear me better now?
Say the stats again. You broke up in the middle.
16 points, 8 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 60.3% from the field.
Okay, he sound like he can score the ball. Again, I used to be big on Clax. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm still cool with a 19-year-old. But again, my thing is with Clax, I'm not as high as I was on him prior. Now I look at him like
some improvement.
Like I don't like his engine. He looked like he out there, but even with his shot, it don't look like Jay. He told Jay, and he told Jay, "Oh, I could hit that shot. They just don't let me take it." I seen him take a midi the other day. That shit clank. That shit was clank. I said, "Man, you on some bullshit right now, man."
He made the 2 before that though. He don't shoot him a lot. He would have to shoot him more. But that one, I will say, that one was a bad miss. It was a bad miss. It hit the side of the
miss I'm
backboard.
talking about. Yeah.
It did not hit the rim. It hit the side of the backboard, like the off side of the backboard under the rim. Like it was a bad miss.
The thing with Claxton, and I've been saying this, we have a guy on our bench who has the potential to be Andre Drummond, but can shoot 30% from the 3. Like Day'Ron Sharpe has a lot of potential. We've seen him space the floor. We've seen him have, double doubles where he's got 12 plus rebounds. Like his per 36 numbers last season, I believe, was like 14 points, 14 rebounds. So if he was to play 36 minutes, that's like on average of what he would be able to average. And to me, when you're the fucking sound in the back. No, but like in all honesty though, I was talking about this on Gary's podcast earlier. If you look at some of the teams that are in need of big men, right? You got Chicago, who's looking to move Vucevic, the Lakers, who are in need of a big man, the Pelicans, who are in need of a big man. I looked at 2-3 team trades between the Nets, Bulls, and Lakers, and then the Nets, Lakers, and Pelicans. One being Claxton going to the Pelicans, one being him going to the Bulls. And the deals, they just make sense because if you're looking at what Brooklyn's trying to create, if they do continue the path of the rebuild, you have 6 picks in this draft, 4 of which are first-round picks. You have to think that we're only using 3 or 4 of those, right? Between trade-ups and whatnot. So, to me, when you have a guy that's making $28 million over the next 4 years who has shown what he can do and has not shown any improvement since, do you want to move off of that contract? And if so, there is an offer out there potentially where you can grab 2 expiring deals, and rather than paying him $100+ million over the next 4 years, you could be opening up $28 million extra into this offseason or into the next offseason. Like you have these opportunities where you can free up the financials and you can also add another big man. So this way you can develop that one and Day'Ron to see who can become the full-time starter.
And also to add to it, how we were saying that it's a mixture. I think that big part of that mixture is 2 things I've seen happen. One, Day'Ron Sharpe had the best rebounding game of the season last year, and Ali sat him. And he, in the post-game interview, he said we did it because we wanted to see Clowney. That's what happened. Once they seen that Clowney could play defense just as good as Clax, but knock down that 3 the way he do, they said, "Oh, all right, we see what we want to do. We wanted Clax to
Yeah.
become an offensive weapon. We didn't get that out of Clax, but we got it out of Clowney. Clowney, it's going to be Clowney and Sharp, and I think respectfully, that's what happened with Clax. He started realizing that, and that's where Jamal comment makes sense about what he says. We all played ball before. No one likes just running up and down the court and getting rebound and playing defense. That shit is whack.
Yeah.
So basically, because we not
Gotta
a
start getting
PNR
putbacks
team,
then.
right, but because we not a PNR team, we not running the pick and roll enough for him to be effective on the offensive side of the ball. He mentally not there like he was no more. You feel what I'm saying? When he
You
was
also have
getting
to
that
take
pick,
into account,
word.
like
I think that's what it is.
you have to take into account too what he said last season. Does anybody remember what he said at his ending press conference before free agency began?
About being
He meant
depoy.
no. He mentioned that he wants to be on a team where he feels wanted and where he can win. And I think
Win.
Claxton
Yeah.
showed during his time with Katie and Kyrie that he's meant to be on a contender, because he's not meant to be a guy that's putting up 15 plus a game. He's supposed to play a specific role, and that's defense, right? And he has to be next to somebody like a KD who can help him out defensively. Because even though KD's frail and skinny like Clax, that's still two guys that are 6'10 plus down low, bodying,
Exactly.
grabbing boards, getting blocks.
But that's why I said him and Clowney look good together. When they
Though
playing
look
next to
good
each other,
together,
that
though,
shit is scary on defense.
I agree, and that's why I think
Yeah,
Brooklyn's still trying to move DFS, because the whole point of moving DFS is so Clowney can get moved up into the starting role, because the whole point of this season
yeah,
was to develop players, right? So by the
facts.
time, realistically, you move Cam Johnson, Jalen Wilson starts, you move DFS, Noah Clowney starts. At some point in the season, hopefully those happen. But when you're looking at Clax's game, I don't think he's fit for a rebuild. And there's teams out there like New Orleans, the Lakers, Chicago, who are gonna be in need of a young center. And I think that they'd be willing to overpay potentially just a little bit. Like I had a 3-team
Yeah.
deal that I
Hold on.
just had. Let me pull it up.
Hold on.
He is
Why you put?
overpaying.
Hold on. And again, just watching the game and remembering what happened too, and why Clax is out is because when Cam Thomas get blitzed above the 3-point line, that first person he throwing it to is Clowney, and that's how Clowney is getting open for the 3 ball. A lot of the times, it's hard for Cam Thomas to come downhill because he's being blitzed and he can't get to Clax no more. You feel what I'm saying? Because we don't need him to get the Clax, because they not saying, all right, Clowney, look for Clax once you get to that 3-point line. They telling Clowney to shoot the ball. So
Yeah.
all of the offense that was going to Clax is now going to Clowney, bro. So I see it gradually happening where he's not part of our offense essential the way he was. And I mean, it's unfortunate. Hopefully we could keep him, but it looking like we're gonna, hence the trade package. Go ahead,
Well,
Dylan.
Yeah. So
I think maybe if
I
we get a
asked.
point guard, because did you see the horrible lobs that was thrown tonight?
Yeah, Schroeder's not
Nah, I
really
didn't
a
see the
big lob
game.
guy.
Oh my God. It was one somebody tried. I don't know who Schroeder was throwing that shit to. He threw that shit so. No, you
He
saw
was
how
starting
high
to
he
throw
threw it
trade
though.
value Dinwiddie lobs.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what the fuck?
So
But go ahead, my fault.
No, you're good. I asked the panel, just don't react until I'm finished, because it'll make sense once it's done, hopefully. It's a 3-team deal, Nets, Lakers, Bulls. The Bulls get Nic Claxton and Jalen Hood-Schifino. The Lakers get Nikola Vucevic. Brooklyn gets Lonzo Ball, D'Angelo Russell, and a 2029 first-round pick from the Lakers. Before you freak out, you buy out D'Lo, you bring up Killian Hayes, you have your point guard duo of Lonzo and Killian Hayes.
All right, time out. You can't bring up Killian Hayes. He's not on the 2-way, so he's staying in the Jig League. You have to sign him to the roster. Oh, you said buy out.
That's why you have to buy out.
Yeah.
That's why you have to buy out Ben Simmons and probably Bojan Bogdanovic to create the roster spots, which that's already been rumored for a while. And somebody that I spoke to that has been a pretty decent source of mine, at least, has mentioned a Ben Simmons Bojan buyout has some potential. Whether it be after trades are made, once the trade deadline's over, at some point, one of those two guys, if not both, will probably be bought out. So that I wouldn't be too worried about.
I was just looking at something just now that said that the Lakers was trying to trade those same two guys to the Blazers for Jeremy Grant and Robert Williams III.
Yeah, no, there's definitely I mean, listen, the Lakers have opportunities with numerous teams around the league. Walker Kessler, Portland with Jeremy Grant, and Robert Williams, Brooklyn with Nic Claxton. Like there's avenues where they can land a starting caliber center and potentially additional depth, but it's all going to come down to which packages suit them best. And I think Vucevic is a perfect big for them. It helps rebounding off of AD's hands. It spaces the floor for AD in the paint. There's some options there.
I think they don't have assets like those picks are way in the future for anybody to really care or to move their component that could be a final piece to a championship team to the Lakers. The thing with the Lakers, you can never gauge what's real and what's not real because there's so much Laker fan media, and the Laker fans themselves, they like put out these trades and make it seem like they're even possible.
No.
Yeah, nobody wants the shit that the Lakers have.
Exactly.
Well, the one thing
unless you're putting connect on the table.
The Lakers passed up on Cam Thomas, right? They had a pick and they missed Cam Thomas, right?
I believe so.
26 teams did.
Yeah, I think they had I think it was they had like 17 and they missed on them, so whatever.
Well, the one thing that I will say though about the Lakers trade assets is you can't say that they're not valuable to a team simply because look at what happened with Brooklyn and Boston, right? Boston took in, a ton of future picks from Brooklyn, same like we did with Phoenix, same like Houston did with us.
But they were 2 years into the future, not 2029.
Well,
but none of those nobody knew that those picks was going to turn out to be Tatum and Jaylen Brown though.
Right.
Yeah, like nobody knew that.
And at the same time, they weren't they were 2 years down the road, not 5 and 6 years down the road.
Yeah, but look at Houston, right? They got the 3rd overall pick thanks to us last year, and even though it was an underwhelming draft class, they still got a top 3 pick from our trade, which was 4 or 5
32 and 50.
Yeah, so it's like
absolutely, but again, that was a trade that wasn't 5 years away.
That was still 4 though.
GMs don't want.
Yeah, that's still 4 years away though. Like if you're telling me at that James Harden trade that was going to turn, you knew that was going to.
Yeah, that was 4 years.
It is 4 years
ago.
It was the end of 2020 going into 21. It was the 2020-21 season, right? Because that was the year that we made playoffs, got out by the Bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we made
so
the trade.
If you telling me that those picks was going to turn into freaking Reed Shepherd and all that, then yeah, maybe I'll be with you because it's like, all right, who's Reed Shepherd? We don't give a shit. But the fact it still went to 3.
Yeah,
the fact that you're telling me that it went to 3 still. So you telling me we lost out on a top 3 pick? Like that should piss you off.
For us, that could have been
right.
That
could have been Castle. That could have been anybody for us. That could have helped our team.
But the point
is, regardless if it's 4 years away, you don't know. You never know.
Point is, real quickly though, is if they didn't trade away our 25 and 26 picks back to us, we could be having the conversation of, well, they traded for picks that were 5-6 years in advance. And look at that. They'd be having opportunities at getting Cooper Flagg, AJ DeBansta. Like, that's why I'm saying like teams value late picks like that because they're used for 2 things. One, a superstar.
The Harden trade was 2021 January.
Oh, it was January. Okay. I thought it was in December.
Yeah. And two, these type of trades aren't even that possible anymore with the new CBA. Like, the strategy.
I mean, we just saw it with McCall, though. We just saw it with McCall with these picks.
No, well, I think they're gonna regret that.
There's still a world where those types of things still happen.
The way a lot of these GMs are looking at these draft picks is that as long as there's hope around the draft pick, they have a job. As long as there's hope around the draft pick, they have a job. And if you talking about if your team is losing and your pretentious billionaire owner is asking you when are we gonna win, you can't be talking about no pick in 2029.
Right.
And you gotta remember too, like these scouts is doing scout work on players that's years ahead of the league that they know, yo, this year, you think they wasn't scouting Wimbenyama
Yeah,
early
you
Oh
on?
yeah.
know, and yeah,
Oh
and
yeah.
you know
They
what it,
were.
you know what it is, and unfortunately, I gotta close out, but we 3 hours in, man. Chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, but it be
Yo,
the school, and I learned this from just I ain't gonna lie from just from Cam Thomas in the Oak Hill situation, and with the KD in the Oak Hill situation, just realizing there's a whole basketball program where you go to that specific school to be a basketball player, and they
right.
they. So I'm saying that to say that happens too, and where Wimby play at, you know what I'm saying? That's not just over here in the states. That's overseas too. So
Yo,
yeah.
Let me hit y'all with a little quick full circle moment because earlier we was talking about the ACLs and shit. So I was still reading on the impact of torn ACLs on NBA players. It was talking about Al Jefferson. Y'all remember him? He tore his
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mentioned the
ACL.
yeah, I
man.
remember.
Look, he tore his ACL blocking a dunk attempt by guess who? Sean Marks. He was blocking Sean Marks
Yo,
on a
that's wild.
dunk when he tore his ACL on February 8th, 2009.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yo, that's a gem.
Word. That shit was just full circle. I was waiting for a second to tell y'all because y'all was in the conversation about something else, but I was like, that shit crazy.
Breezy, did you go around for the next game?
Nah, not now. It's 3 hours in. I'm finna close out. Shit, man. Matter of fact, yeah, let's pre-cap the next game because I ain't gonna be able to pre-cap it tomorrow. Good call, PT. We play Shot Town later, right? Is Shot Town?
Yeah, so Dayron Sharp's back also. It's not official, but he posted something on TikTok for God knows what reason saying that he's back. So expect a Dayron update tomorrow morning, potentially before the game. But yeah, I put that out 3-4 hours
Dylan
ago.
Bomb.
Right.
It's a DB bomb.
Right, right. PT. So how you feel about that game? You think we win?
Yeah, we probably win. Unfortunately, uh, we the we're not as good as them as at tanking. Our coach don't
Yo.
want to lose. So until the GM acts and gets these veterans off this team, um, you could expect us to play to the very end, and they're not about that life. They've laid down on the money like a week ago. So yeah, we probably win. Fall further behind them in the lottery sweepstakes, but keep hope alive. December 15th is coming.
All right. Go ahead, Dylan. What was you saying? You want to see Dayron Sharp get some minutes? How you feel about Dayron Sharp being back
Yeah,
tomorrow?
I was gonna say. I mean, if he's back tomorrow, I'm assuming for at least the next 3-4 games he's on a minutes restriction, so it doesn't matter too much. A loss tomorrow, though, is huge. We're currently one game above Chicago. We're currently tied with Indiana, and we're a half game ahead of Detroit. So a loss tomorrow would push us to the 11th seed, back into the lottery. So, you hate to say it, but it's a must.
Please, no, no,
It's a must
no,
win game. But
no.
with the
We
injuries that we
need it.
have
We
right now,
gotta have it.
I'm looking at the injury report. It's Bogdanovich, Noah Clowney, DFS, Cam Johnson, Jalen Martin, Dayron, Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, Zaire Williams. Those guys are either all considered out or game time decisions as of right now. I would assume Cam Johnson's out tomorrow. DFS is in. Dayron in, Ben out, Cam Thomas out, Zaire out, and Noah Clowney out. So to
I
me,
was hoping we wouldn't suffer the injury bug, but it looked like we are, man.
yeah. So with the amount of injuries that are piled up, I think that it's starting to catch up, and I think it's going to be a loss, just because I think Zach LaVine's going to go off on us. He usually does.
Yeah.
All
I
right, all
don't
right.
know, man.
So, all right. What about you, Ice? How you feel? How you feel about the tomorrow night's game?
That's a loss. Too many players out. Cam Johnson gonna say he's gonna play tomorrow, so
He
you
said
can
he's going
count
to
him.
try to. He's going to have to test it out. But
Yeah,
if
they
we
gotta let
Sean
Tyreek
Marks,
Whitehead come in the game if Cam Johnson can't be playing injured, bro. You gonna, know what I mean?
If
Let
Sean
that
Marks
Rick right here come
all
back.
an understanding of what he needs to do, he would
Pause.
sit Cam Johnson because he's just the fact that he's hurt now both of his ankles in the last 2 weeks. You got to sit him for a little bit. Let him get healthy. He's already raised his trade value. Keep him at that because if he goes down with a serious injury, then you're waiting to trade him until February, and that completely ruins what we're trying to do.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what we talked about, Breeze. Sitting these players down when they get hurt too bad. I mean, you can push through it, but why? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I still think we want too many people injured. Too many of your main guys injured. You know what I mean? You can sometimes you can pull it out with a victory, pause. But too many players down.
That was a wild one
Y-
right there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see Quee get some minutes. Give Quee some minutes. Give Quee some minutes, and I hope he on DraftKings. I'm gonna put him in for like 3 threes. Hopefully, I could come up. Nah, man. I want to see Quee get some minutes. I don't want to see CJ or any player on our roster play hurt. Put those dudes at the end of the bench in the game, and if the other guys injured, go to the G League, pull some guys up. Just make sure you got 10 healthy guys out there, so everybody come back 100% or close to 100% from the injury. That's what I want to see. And do I
Exactly.
think that? And I know I ain't. We skipped somebody, so we not closing until everybody pre-cap it. But do I think that we win? Nah. I mean, if Schroeder there, we got a chance. But off a back to back, they score a lot of points. They not winning every game, but they score a lot of points. And without Cam Thomas, it's hard for us to score with these teams now. We can't put no points on the board for real. Even if we playing good defense, we don't take advantage and score points because we can't score neither. So yeah, we might take a loss. I say that reluctantly. Don't really want to lose, but it is what it is. So, who? Oh yeah, Scott. Oh no, was it Scott? No, that wasn't Scott. It was Joey BK. Go ahead, Joey BK. What you think
No,
happens tomorrow?
I agree a lot on what you said. I mean, back to backs are tough, especially the second end of a back to back. We down a lot of
Even
bodies and a
winning the
lot
second
and
game with back to back stuff.
not only are we down a lot of bodies, we down a lot of core pieces. I mean, a lot of the guys that we get our scoring punch from, which is Cam Thomas, and it's looking like CJ gonna be out too. So even if Schroeder go off, I can't really see us winning unless some miraculous shit happen, like it happened in Phoenix, and somebody like T Martin goes off, and everybody else is hitting their shots. But yeah, I think this is gonna be an L, man. The injury bug and a back to back and just not enough
Word.
scoring.
Yeah, and that on that note, that's what I realized how important scoring is. Like we always talk about the intangibles and all of that, but somebody got to put the ball in the bucket, man. Somebody got to put the ball in the basket. Like at the end of the day, like when you listen to like this little part on the Brooklyn Nets, it was a real, and they had a quick question there where they was asking if you could take one of your teammate abilities, which one would you take? And a lot of them said they would take Cam Thomas' scoring ability, bro. You that shit is special, man.
Hmm.
Like a lot of players could play defense and this and that, and I'm not. That's not a sub or to strip credit from those other things in basketball, but somebody got to put the ball
But
in the
that's true
basket,
though.
bro.
Very few players in this league get paid strictly off of their defense. Like, from
That
their rep of being just a great defender. Very few. I mean, it's an offensively driven league. Like,
that's why
better
I'm
offense
ace
is always
over
going to be better
Cooper.
defense.
That's why I'm ace over Cooper. As we discussed over the summer, I was explaining to you that Cooper is like a super role player. He does a little bit of everything, kind of good. You know what I mean? But he's not a great scorer. He's not who you give the ball with 3 seconds left to hit the shot to win the championship. That's not
Right.
what he does.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't pick Cooper because I said I wanted the best shot creator out of the three between Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, and Cooper. And from what I can see, it's one or two. It's
If you want to stay on,
interchangeable between Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, Dylan is right now. Ace is the future.
So, are you saying Dylan Harper the better shot creator than Ace Bailey?
Yeah, because he's stronger. He's got a stronger base. Ace is gonna have to add like 25 pounds of muscle. Not get bulky, but just lower body strength. Like he's not the reason why he takes a lot of those funky shots is because he's not strong enough to like bully ball his way to the rim. And he's got to add weight to like if you look at Ace, he looked like he's in ninth grade.
Get out. Get out.
Physically and his face. He
Oh,
looked
you want
like
your
he
thing
looked
like
like a
that.
little kid.
Yeah, yeah, nah, he do. Hold on, but
Okay,
yeah,
that's wrong.
hold on, yeah, I gotta close out, man. Yo, shout to everybody on the panel.
You
That's
ain't
This Is
home?
JTV, LM, Joey BK, Dylan from Nest Press,
Nice.
All
Eskimo
right.
Iceman, PT. Oh yeah, man. I just gotta close out. I will be back for the recap later tonight. It's gonna be a late night one too. So yeah, man. That's that night tomorrow. But yeah, man, thank y'all. I see the chat. Shout out to the chat, W chat tonight. Jay said all of the comments that was in the chat. Shout to all y'all. Um, Too many to mention right now. I gotta get some sleep, man. I have to. But I see all of the new people that joined the chat, man. I appreciate all y'all. Um, yeah, I'm gonna see y'all soon, man. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.
Have a good one.